Yeah. Sani ete hu Ghana ni mu. O de share live on our Facebook page. Video where exclusive videos are. GhanAkoma team ashada ye ho adwuma. Ehai eye baby a mo a munim kwa no so from Denase. Na o de call Akom station ho any. Share 2 things and an open person me kan wansem. Na
FM 87.9
sa heavy duty trucks yi bebre adi awu okrom ha. The moment a ebedi awu pe na sabi nyansa start eba adwini mu se a baby adi si se nye o baby a paki si se nye o se emoja to fam pe. Then we begin to reason say hey na baby aka ya paki kura se nye. But before that, ni etwam ye nam ho na ekoba. Ye nam ho de ono ye pani na okono. What the convoy na nam nti onya daje nhwe, onya daje nwene ho se ade we betima die we mankrofo ko because ono pani no prekwam se mu ma kwam na meba. Just watch this one. Kasi aje kwan no boso. And watch this. A kwan chain and mo amafa sa kwan no so no. You agree with me that the cars no start to say pakise ya na bu say the shoulders of the road no. I started edidi bam. Now started edidi. Na edidi ba. Na edidi ba. Na edidi ba. And this is what we are seeing. And today then I see before so bedru children's home na wo ho no. Na mena bi da ho. Sa mena no nyina no cars we mu omo pake wo kwan no ho sa. Obakona wa tilt sa wa anu na yesu wa sugar e wo kwan nchen na kwan edrigum na eba enti ne sa kwan ya ye kan ho asemi bebre kwan bebre asai and we yemfa ho sa cars we mu so krono ana anu na ye kan ho asem krono a mo bo man yi wo sa customs wo mo as wait e wo ho no krono eno mo bo man no krono eno mo bo hwe cars we no from Friday ni ba be kanra na che se wo magye kwan nyina boso minim ena no pai ena minim na no pai wa wutie me ho ye wie pe mebia ahoma no kakra eno ye mo amafa kwan no so from enra anase from Thursday ni ba be kan enra asata no pay crowd ofa so let me mami who the situation on the stretch boama wa homa no so mami ni boama ni nkomo we will get back to this me pese boama ebe che online so sa boama ye listener in fact or share live or say na accident e see e wa amena se na ne wife e kan bi boama good morning.
Okay, good morning.
Na hunamu ti say Nyame adom yeda se pa se wa jepini se oni ebedi nko bacho utie wo hefa kuma u bodomase na accident see ye no o se o wife na o ka ho bi ni situation to say before me busa say e ba ne se ne sa ne ma nyina no me ne matiefo e pese ehu se se na ni situation sitie na no pay.
Right now, you're saying the band, no, Miami, and the money, and the band, your friend, the banana, the petty was used to one incident.
But a one cassa way. Obra, wife. Okay. On any ma, me, no, not almost free him, echo him.
Almost free a
so a sprinter na no team no free crying and an ebe kumase na o ma to so aba kumawu hey enti se si oba no o hefa owo konfanoche ha serious na ne ma no o mo situation te say ne ma mienu an ka no
Can you na mama so try ba te plan dey here.
Hey. Has nyame nko anka abusua ase na ehye no. Ei.
If you never can you be on ground do mun na mai.
Omu nyina wo kuma wo sisi ai.
Do mo hospital ni yo.
Omo hospital hobi. Omo no confirm so confirm no che. Na what me no what me no di nkomo. Omo se say e ba ne say.
For ba e fe me la ni di obi am peki.
Enti mo frɛ na akwara ba
akwara me peki.
E no se say.
E no se wo ma mi ya fe dem. Ono ka do ka so ma mi.
Hey. Ono ka so ma mi ewu. E so no ndo dwen so ma mi ewu. Wow.
Ni ma me ni ya fe. Na ndo ma no ha ko na ma ya. Ndi won ti mi ka.
Na no ma mu hu nipa dodo ano mo teka anim. Ana san command dey mo ti.
No mo say nipa 13 na film.
Nipa 13. Bo ma ofide no nkofo ma me odaro ma na ye. Ha. Wankasa de wontimi nko konfanoche ho nkohwe no.
Baby, ebi na me ko.
Wow. Eji asoma ye kan ye da benra.
Enra. Oh, by so and I need engagement wa. Baby na Saturday. The wedding na
GhanAkoma FM.
Omo no won kran. Nti nkomo ba wedding program.
Yeah.
E wo kumawu.
That's right.
Aye mo abusia ni. Hey. Nti so far the ono kwa na obi amunim na o te
so for ono kwa ni you say what that's okay afia.
Na mo nti time I can say maame na wu no o maame ewu.
GhanAkoma FM 87.9.
No, he say pani some hospital but almost will be am.
Hey. Enti mo na mo fra check say o mo dru he. And mo bedru ha time be ni ade nti mo fra ya na akwara ba ko ne ma na ba ko pick no say me maame anya accident wawu. Hey. Okay. Yeda nyame ase. In fact, say o share the kaya me hwe pa. In fact, minim say wo share video yi na wo hwe say. Aha, na wo hwe say ni nyina mu no. Oba no ti ase na ne ma no ne ma na kasa. Wo feel saying?
Oh, many the nyame ase pa because if you say no na
because say video we obey ni ne ma wo mo ho to mo nyame ado ye bom person yankopon obehu omobo na o mo to mo na o mo hwe video we pa ne say we hwe wo de wo hwe accident asie busafo hwe pa na hwe ne ma de gu akire ene ade na say nipa o ma survive ya na so mo hwe video ni din a minua there are lots that say omo ye de yankopon ase. All right. Minua ma yemfa wunsi ha why na yebo nyame mpa ese ne ho beto no na bibia so kama brepam ye be kasa production no be di nkomo why. All right, me da se busa fonti eno ye boama o tie e wo kumawu yes ena ozo so ne bra nti ne yere no ne bra yere ene ne ma nyame adom omo de omo survive as we speak, except that oba no na baby a oda no critical ewo Confanochi emergency. Now back to this story, share video now. Chichi one, I'll say, oh, why this? God help Mother Ghana. Priscilla say, also she free usu. And Mary Manson say, and because of this, we can't say we won't travel again. God help us on the road. This is very, very, very serious. We say, Zunti, yentimin kasi yentukwan, ebe tukwan. Nyamen kwa. Boss yako, you boss yako entry. John, another serious accident occurred at Dumpase on the Formina Highway just yesterday afternoon, and more than 10 people lost their lives. Wow. Dumpase Formina Dumpase here. See the part two and I hear Enra. Do Kambomwa accident in Guantisi. When people say any brainy a kakwan ho asem na ye ka how ye ase yem fa niema ho ye highway ni so yem fa niema ho don't pass it the enemy nim how it occurred and you boys yakon voice note line no ya na mo de ato so ama ye na obi opeso or get it to us or reach out to us on this line obetimi enya ye so na say ye can say so just a day say what did the and bosi akon akya any day where I yet till 11 year and no crime sure say update be ba na say in a day and we be mienu aye ati o nti se bi asisi other areas e bi obi wo ho a wate bi obabi wo hu obabi oba report wa then within a day nipa be 50 and yes omo hwere omo nkwa ezi aye kasa de e be kasa nipa 21 enra nkwa nipa 21 accident Opoku amankwa Reverend also, oh my God, this is serious. Yankopon form crazy. And Kofi Owusu or say tanker drivers wa brada. Radia kwa EKG ma because of just mistakes. People have lost their lives. Elvis Kwachi Boatin, one person carelessness claiming 11 innocent lives. So, and you serious? Dear we no, see you didn't come away. I was say, ye genius ma be free. Ya kwamuna ye serious. Dealing with this. What you say? Asantman development. As I said, John, can't you see that our political leaders don't care about us? They only care when elections are approaching. I am surprised that we the citizens are just watching them to do this. I don't blame them and I blame we the citizens. What you say? Or say bibi koso ya dwunim bibi koso mu a or say nyabre or say pass or say ye say ya dwun we ya de. Also Safu Jerry or say Ghanaians should rethink because we can't park our cars like this in America. Tafo na odi free Jerry Ousu Safu Jerry John. Oh, enti I am getting back to video anami no so. Me say anope wo de wo ye obi afa kwan no so na anope a. Tell us. Frɛ production line 0539 199968 0539 199968. Then the production team come on. We'll be done in the next 10 probably in the next 10 minutes. You be this issue, but very important. Enti car na park here to the point that bakuya who shares a CA. But you know about tika crabia mami. Sa car no so say finfin. And a cars no parking wall the two sides of the road. Ebi no matra ba kwan ni mu omo nan ni bia ba kwan ni mu. Nti wo hwe car we a said the Asia parking no. All that on our road. And ye share ye twam ne ye koba se car we hwe bia ne to aba beduru. Nti se driver ni a ono nso so bra ba na kwan mu a bia o dozy off. Na ni beba no so no de nkrofo ma akwa akohye ase. and saa cars we ya ye kan omo kɔ baabi o de ɔkɔ Burkina de ɔkɔ Niger de ɔkɔ Mali oduru krom hɔ a yɛbɛhwɛ sɛ obedi mmara so no ayɛ nneɛma yi. Me that is my concern. Load a wafa crowd here is another thing. And no say minim say roads and highways minister na nse o start say o ye adwuma bi and ye bebo na ba so onko so na me de sa ekwan we no de omra so akom offense sa stretch no omra so pa because sem fo ekoso wo ho no ano oden sem fo pa sem fo just obi amfa hwe ho he ba bia kai apakesi obi amfa hwe ho Wamu yene sa with impunity because obi anko mo hwe. And ye we are. Eno ano no.
Akoma FM 87.9 Kumasi.
Kopem se nipa bewu.
Akoma FM 87.9.
Se nipa wu a. Adwene beba fie. Enipa ewu a adwene ebeba fie. Enti eni the cars ni duru hɔ a ɔmo akwan no yɛ ɔmo dea no because we are packing wa nti duru hɔ a gye so ɔbrɛ no watumi go through kamea yɛ sɛ yɛmfa ho because nkɔmɔ yɛ dia ɔwɔ kwan no so a
Akoma FM
Francis Ben na ɔsɛ nyankopɔn mmɔ yɛ ho ban ɔwɔ kwan no so a me say ubetimi agete okay Kwadwo Nkrumah mame nyi Kwadwo Nkrumah ni nkomo Kwadwo Nkrumah ka say free fa
e ba cho me ka say free donate mo donate
wo donate e ho na ate
donate mo station ya
okay ba cho what is saying and mo ana e mama report ye ma reporter ma mo report de e koso kwa no so nkire
Send it here. Bia da me fa kwa ne so medru wa me ka ho asem se saadie wi. Police fo gina enfimfin to nkumi ni fa.
87.9.
Fini station bi se ho no na omu gina enfimfin pre na omu diska ntidi di fo no. Ube do so mu na omu diska. Ka paki bo nkumi ni fa na police fo omu gina ho na omu diska udru wa ntidi. Omu ni udi ano se se de wa to omu ade. Ana omu to ade wo ho. No omu oje. But cat now pack the obu this accident you see and turn on mother cat fine case. If you meet the one to pay and meet him when I'm bored at them, so end the pan and the same return I'm a credit chasa.
And inti anopay nkoma ye di sena kwano susiti cars no da so kwano so ya pack in side.
Saturday there were kwano to dia but see am no ka dey ko bi be pack wo ho no see am no ka say obi pack
Obi party says here.
Okwa ka dey anto titru Burkina for ne pa na tadi say adwuma no. And so ekwa kosi custom ni ske honum sa bonkuru ni for na ma pack sa okwa ka wo asem. Enti Ghana dey say wano unti unya panyini dia utimi ewura ba bi dia asem sia untimi nko. Uhuna no waye dia na do na for be.
Enu nti na ye nso so anopɛ ye ni abra ye kan wa asem nti minua o kan na sinipise asema ye kan nya toro ne yedie asempa ne ye kan no pai
muka ya na me bo number ne tem that I dey have me papa muka am to video maka makoma so atem mama me
yo
mo ne mo mo ana ga na mpa
ye be koso abo se be pai a be pai why
ye nyina ye ma ye nyina se so ye nyina we pa do do elu o mo ye nyina na ga na aka ye
yeah me da se minua me da se pa enti Kwadwo Nkrumah de na se e na wafrɛ ade afiri pa cha won so wo kwan no so ana atamfo nyame wo ofin so
kwano so ana mo ta bugini na jene ta de we maka obigini me ka ja no se ho no enka ya sa ke na bota o be minister regional minister kam it is sana ta de ke me so me shirikmat official ni bok ma se ya de yam shi me ta ko because that san kwa de be obi kura se aka ba bon ana o ma ja ka ne ma na anya.
Unfortunately, atamfo nye nyame kɔ. Atamfo nye nyame ɛkɔ. Menua Evansin kuma wa ha. Na mpacho wo kwan no so a number no 0539 we amfra nto soma 0539199968 0539199968 Mumfa obetima frɛ na wo de production din komo a no a kyerɛ ba bia wo ho no area ho no mon kama sem enkyerɛ ya no pay Evans bibia bɔkɔ de
Sir John nyame adome ho ye techemada bodwem ye friends techemada bodwem moja edi mu afusane a Sir John who am I
sɛ ɛna nsuo tɔ nti wantima nkɔtɔ wachi yɛda nyame ase
to wachi anopai
yɛda nyame ase
me sorry ye no na wo se me da nyame ase Sir John ye chia papa eno aso so mama yɛda nyame ase
yes yɛda nyame ase anopai papa message
abafie asodwiem obonsam wadi nkukuo wanim ha atwo
okay Mami nya adwuma we mra.
Cobra.
Why? Na me mfa ba mienu bi nka ho na. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, bra.
Bacho. Odi any baby akasa free.
Bacho me dear Sadek Mohammed. You trotro from Akom and improve the simple sex.
Aha. Thank you. My name komo.
FM 87.9.
Asama mu pen de bra mo boy house am ye papa. Ye trotro for no bra. Se wo ko na se wani nye na ka bi so light na to wani kakra bra. Wa hwe o de be sheka ase. Because left and right ni na mo park cars na sisi left and right. Nti sometimes no se cars ni bi ba na se one parking chain kakra na wo ye wadwe se wo ko wa hwe mo de be crash. It started from Bohun, Waka, Mapaki, change left and right, Mapaki, left and right. Yes, my boss, Madame Roma. More now to me crash. Oh, Van when you have to crack loud about crashing car.
I understand, sir. Equano so edra numra, equano so assume.
Edra way assume baby I'm okay from then I say I come a station when you now where forest. It's like back to way shooting cafe. It is oh corner say car be in and light and what they can create that is all parking. When you not pay no mistake with the crash car.
Okay.
When you light
right. Yeah, that's it. Yes, yeah, because na highway where I come AD Ghana Highway Authority. Ghana Highway Authority. Majuma eno no Ghana Highway Authority. Majuma no. Majuma wosem ye. Ena motete ho. As we wait na wo ho no. Ni nyina majuma. Majuma nti Ghana Highway Authority. Say mobama ya highway na ye say ye dangerous. E de ama ye nam kwa so ye nye bone. Na say mo sa na ma we wo ye kwan ho. Na say nam so enkuyen na yenwu a. Ye ti krai mu. Ghana Highway Authority. Majuma masade no. Good morning.
Good morning, Sir John.
Yes, I'm Bacho Hani.
SD Whiskey the near do na frame Kobe. Adamoma Sena Makasefri.
Kobe, mami ntio nkoma yedi.
Anope ma membo abaso ne adwuma pa oboma Ghana ma ne asante man. Na me ntia Adamoma se man hene ni Mr. Damruka obakọ abresafo a. Ensa wa papa no na to na Mr. Sir John. Ma me nka from Kono kwa kusi ahinku. Me matena ho DKC hotel opani ma me ntia no. Oho wudu akomo na.
Ai sa junction so.
Sir John sa junction nso timi to na atwe nete no abegu kwan ni mu na sa students home na wo kana amna donko bi da ho ubeduru ho no cars na sa park watera amna na sa akosha no na ho ni ububugum sa anti Sir John me ka say Mr. Custom for no Ghana cars no mo ha Ghana cars no kra chen Burkina cars because Ghana cars na nwa ba Burkina cars no load o me fan so still no meduru o mo di betwam nti me say asem no kra no sabio yento sabi ate nti Sir John uni nyame adwuma me nche bibio akoma
me da se pa ma yem fancy ha na yɛnkɔ Evans ma memra hɔ na
yes Sir John
every pam course no yɛbɛfa bi aka ho wode ma yɛni nkɔmmɔ na every pam yɛbɛfa course bi aka ho ɛne ne nkasa why
ɛyɛ arahosɛm
yeah
cars na ɔmo air trucks na no sisi kwan no I mean sisi
ama pake
wɔ kwan ho ne deɛ Sir John yehu bibre wode wɔ ni kyerɛ ofiri Kumasi kɔtɛkyima bibre
Akoma FM 87.9
sometimes you also who say so apake kwan ho bibre na menim sɛ na ɔmo wɔ nhyehyɛ bi wɔ hɔ senka cars no
trucks time itu
ɛno ne anadwa na awia
mampani ko for time mampani ko for time
anadwa na awia no mutu anadwo daytime ɔmo nkɔ na de yi ni sɛ no mutu anadwo a ɛkwan mu ada hɔ no ɛna ɔmo movie enti
daytime no
ni na sɛm anu ɔka sɛ na ɔmo tonko no ada awia no manda na
Akoma FM
because sɛ wotu anadwo de a deɛ na ɔsɛ wotonko anadwo
kai wuhyia bi anopa wuhyia bi awia wuhyia bi anadwo wuhyia bi ahomakye wuhyia time bia wuhyia ɔmo
ɛna sɛ na ɔmo wɔ Kumasi na no ɔmo tu aso akɔ ɔmo tu akɔ nkran ana no mo free tamale bi na eba ɛna ɔmo duru Kumasi na ɔmo unrest ɛna ɔmo yɛ ɔmo adwen sɛ ɔmo to aso anyway sɛ mpanifo bɛhwehwɛ mu nti yɛhwɛ sɛ ɔmo so bɛhwehwɛ mu na deɛ ɛkɔ support ma nipa dodoɔ sei ahwɛ ɔmo nkwa no ɛno so ɔmo atimi apɛn Kumasi na afei baabi a mmra ne da no so ɛde ato cause ntimi nhwɛ ma ade hye bebrebe sei so ntimi mfiri atiasefo asase so sa ɛnyɛ nika
Evans report eba ne sɛ ɛsɛ asokwa ha ayi interchange yi ayi ɛsɛ bɔɔla no menim sɛ abobo ya na bi gya gu ho na kyɛ sɛ deɛ kora ne yɛte ho
abobo ya afɔ ne ɔmo tae o
sɛ den o ama cars no nsuo no tɔɔye no cars no nam so ma kyɛ sɛ
ayɛ tantan
oduru
na yɛ wadane agu no
ne bi gu kwan no
ɔhwɛ
asɛm no wobɔ baako so a ɛno ne sɛ nsɛm ne ba saa
wɔhwɛ na sɛ
wokɔ w'anim a wobɛhu sɛ ebia ne do so po no akɔgu wei a yɛkɛ nyɛ nnɛ ɛbɛyɛ no a because ɛno a yɛba no mehu yi ɛna mekɔ fie no nso mehu sɛ bags ni bi atɔtɔ kwan mu a cars ni bi ebi kura de no mo yi ato nkyɛn
the level of indiscipline a ɛwɔ kuruma no na no baabi a na abobo ya na sɛ ɔm de afa wura bɔɔla yi bi ɛna asɛ si kwan mu na akwa na jaka ayi no abobo ya no hɔ na wura na adane abegu kwan mu wagya hɔkɔ ɔwɛ yɛ so wadwane ɔtwɛn ama ahomakye waba betu na abobo ya akɔ
saa nneɛma wɔ esi nti na yɛ ana ɛmanfoɔ bebree na ɛhwɛ sɛnka saa legalization of formal deɛ no nka ɛma so no because ɔmo nkurɔfoɔ no dodoɔ no ara no ɔmo yɛ very indisciplined seriously very indisciplined so very disciplined.
Anyway, Evans, my order, my minty on this one now. Yeah.
Arahosem and DB na obeka or John DB na obeka. Omo mashre omo yadishie no yebe mo yako. Ena omo so a omo da hospital say ebuama yiti for ba ko ka say
FM 87.9 Kumasi.
And so Samri or Confanoche no. So also friend sister omo sanka. Bigiri say omo sabe kan no na ye asumdue. So cause so ka we pa say ne ye nipa no bitimi escape a miracle. So a driver for no you see some ye can truck drivers no so na ye can a sprinter drivers and other drivers. So car no kwasem say o can odi anu akon bi dia ma.
Okay. And that's how it is. As all come on o can work for the amount.
That was 87.9
Kumasi.
I think over the weekend. Na mene madam ne ekọ Basel. Na you drew adwena se no. Na me hu se fita ni bi. O hwe aka no you so Hilux bi a o ye ho adwuma. O hwe a wo ku spray. Na Sir John, could you believe say car na wo ko spray no as usual what the friend sandpaper afam anim ni nyina ayi windscreen no what the afam ho nyina
and one or driving
and I'm telling and what they be so afam side and side mirrors no and the chiwo no so what the afam it na be just akwai wo use GPS na de twika na ana say e di ade pa no di twika na onim tamo ameba no free adwuna se fitamu wo no ebetie si kwam
no we bie do no wo hwa bonti no di twia na
so for either minim na nyame onko ka chem sa kwa na oba no nim nyansa eti nyansa na mede ma wo no apply samri say John
what the
GPS minim so GPS na enamo a unim da bi unim akwa no
camera bo we ni
camera bo ni mo
be camera what na me ka bia no the GPS etunim say John ade ba mitimu an say me free me lane nim na me ntisi ada lane nim because akwa no wonim nyansa no oba
wajimi no
de nam
because we say dia
wonim say
yen to say bi ma
me tisi the other lane nim say me dodge no me ne on car no ne me de no to no just seconds afi no bia gina ho no hwe madam ho ponam say me hu say akwa no nyame ngo ka kira me say wonim nyansa so iti mi ankasa mi apply nyansa no de ma me no so ena chese
serious
etunim ebi mu by nature no ebi mu by nature na ankasa no wo mu nim nyansa by nature wo mu nim nyansa ena omo mompa so nkanchi nyame se omo mu nyansa
ena system no ama take advantage of the system
yes enti se ekwan so mfa so nyo omo license the Ghana de bibia is possible eti se wu nam kwan so a no kura wo mu ni se it was so true be kama no
of course
we are wondering say o de onimo right so we have spent a year one am odinele mu nya se bia per accounta mate ni dey ba no odinele mu ena but you see you very careful men nya wadwen say onko a utwi ka o de onko a chi obi de ma no
and
obi de ma no
seriously enhwe a driver for
yes
me ntwa no even na me call north yetua enwumre in fact that day no car ho ye de ntie kopɛ minibus ni bi ena ne de ko onvoje me kɔtena front me ne me colleague back na ne ati front ye kɔ ye track in tampo ko no afi hu se driver no wa sha se a order on se sa mirror ketwa na ebo ka
o timi
hwɛ me hu nanim ti along the me hu se car tumi kwa na ase why steady kaka na ekwa se ka na slow na me kohwe mu hu sa se n'ani so akata enti along the way ye tra ye ko anim kaka no wa yibia no da se n'anim or try say obey bibia n'ani so betim no de akọ enti ye dru kintampo kromu a na me kan say masa gina ka na ye nko bio until so obeda ama ho ato ansa na me ka kire omo wati onyina say oda say nya me nkwan so na me hu na bi tie twa muso similar to na AC worker nim tie mane da by force ansa na yeto akwantu ni so
either assembly 2013 ebi to me ne Victor they no ye call in fact ye call tamale by so ya ebi ye call tamale by na ye call no ye fa yeji e ko fa makangu eni ko si tamale ani ya danfo na ye Saraga DC adafo pa on so ofrewa eti ye komuni name so ye o say ne o MP ye komuni ho ono na Christmas time no Sir John in the lead up to the elections no so be kaya me ka do say me ko tamale ono ho ne koi na ye ko na o say saba ye yadwen say ye na tamale ye ko in fact ye ko Salaga area ho but na yentimi be time no yentimi nsa me fa makango me fa emenya panto na nsa me si yeji eti ye to aso ko tamale ene ye yadwen say be ba in fact ye ko tamale na ye dwen ho say tie benya car that was around there you could do tamale around there 9 there about let's say you be between nya car now ni ye do na unfortunately for us na car so ni ho and na yeso ya adwen say ye na tamale ya o se be Kumasi etie Johnson ni paso kukwan won ni pas bebre so pe Kumasi aba ba cars ni ho na we na ayi sa you turn bus bi ketwa medium no akwa no onu be hu se nipa guo sa no no so na adwen se ofi Kumasi na abo obesa lodu akọ Sir John ɛna akwa ne fa na yɛba na nyame nim no korɛ nipa a wanna wo ka nim na yɛ Victor afisa Victor na adwen even though say aha ba na onye sure say akwa we na say John yɛba yɛte hey Victor tia ɛna mani tie na masa na masa akwa na da eti hɔ na mesment mi anabio na anim yɛba na akwa no timi yi ni ti no de ate oyi pie sɛ na be mframa ebe bo nani saha na nka wonda
na mframa no bom na ebe bo da na se
na onim ntehunu ba ko say di ye ye duru kentampo o se nka ogina kakra kakra bi be duru kentampo na o se ogina home no wansa anye na home yo ɛna ɔto aso sɛ John me se nyame
Akoma FM
wonim Balm of Gilead aba
yeah
ma ye ne nwie
oni ne nwie
ewie a ye ba behwe issues e ho nkomo a ye di mbacho betimi do voice note aba 0539199968 0539199968 e won nkomo a ye di ho na ye wie ne Balm of Gilead a ye ba behwe Brian say Brian Champion say ye wura etiase na came so tiase a eno obeye donation or the 300,000 e dey abredwadifo o say ye wura be pene na came be pene a omo mani nsi obetima si kama e dey ama well ye kwaba ye ne Balm of Gilead e ba be din komo na for nkomo we take time and listen very important said the ka accident ho asem no accident ekum nipa ene yaduane ekunye yensuo ekunye mframa ye home ekunye ache se kame ayese ekwan a befa so a obe yare na wanhwe ya bewu no eben ho twa ho asia na emom akwanya wo ho de mayen se nyankopon soso abie mpanifo bi mu adwene mu amoma sua de aka ho e de aboa keka ne ma bomu a betimi asave yen ama animanimu ya sa wo de na dru point papa ya mene ne beka sei ono ankasa cancer wonya cancer pen and wa survive ti san komo we dru sabre ya mpesa wo pay attention na de wo ye bia no ubie bi ka ho na wo tie nkomo ye wi na fe ya to aso na Balm of Gilead
87.9 Kumasi
Elder wa ha Elder good morning
sir John
number cho ho ye
nyame adom me ho ye pa na mpa cho mo so ye
nyame adom
yes
ho ye
me ben na me tie o pa
serious
yeah
that's pa
ka dom pass ne formula issue na me kro me dom pass
oh
yes
any accident no ntimi hwe o ma send video na ma me na
yeah samo
ntimi hwe Baba na ya na yesiase am pese with a few minutes bi kan obi a wotie and for the first time wotie no
Akoma
obi a
87.9 Kumasi
nimdi a wankasa wanya suade ewo yeduane die ene ho ne ma how chemicals we yeduane mo affect your lives ne ade what suane nyina wankasa wo survive cancer but kakra bi maybe 1-2 minutes eba ne sen na all survive ye no so no de na wankasa wo hu mu a ama nei Balm of Gilead aba ezo ebo abe save yen ene yade ahodo ahadi padua
yo me that's a powerful opportunity anope woni o production crew ne panel ne nyina de ama me ne management
Akoma FM 87.9
voice no
ampa ni nyina ye
sene wo kano ma survive for stage 3 head and neck cancer obefa cancer types ayo ma hodo bebre head and neck ne one of the dangerous cancers a hankofo say a chiwa o chances say obenya nkwa no form but 2003 for ananyame adom me treatment we to the glory of God yabo bell of hope oncology bell of hope ne adoma wo boy it means when the cancer so ko
87.9 Kumasi
but nyame osawo ya we nyame fa nipa so ɛsan awie yɛne yɛ papa Dr. Bafo wa Professor Parison ɛne Dr. Osebo nso a currently wɔyɛ HOD head of department ɛwɔ hɔ me nso meyɛ voluntary clinical counselor and a dietitian ɛwɔ hɔ a mayɛ no from 2017 till now pin koraa mengye ɛyɛ voluntary service ana meyɛ nti me nso meyɛ cancer advocate ɛwɔ oncology yɛ solicite for fund ɛde support ɔmo a ɔmo kokora ɛba the treatment modalities also ɔmo fɛ mu a sɛbi ebi mo ɔmo ntumi ntua na ɔmo deɛ chances ɔmo bɛ survive complete no yɛtumi mobilize na afoforɔ ne philanthropist fo abɛm na ɔmo aboa nyankopɔn hyira doctors ɛwɔ Komfanoche oncology nyame hyira ɔmo nti after surviving no na ɛnyɛ no nko a even cancer woyɛ treatment the chemo itself and radiotherapy no put you into another risk so which mean cancer ni bi mefrɛ bibi metastasis spread from one area to another and that's a real occurrence
yes how you are na mfidie kra yesa de friend pedue nim no esa ma yade na spread
CT scan x-ray kra so try several ya put into iris say with those radiations no ebetimi nti I'm say my son da say me doctor no and I'm a medical doctor me a dietitian and a food technologist now the issue is that my first degree agronomy crop and soil at Nyampala campus UDS experiences with soil research crop research and we realize they say yeah how can see a pie in going forward and I was a diabetic kakra na me food science and technology and me food science okay university no na me say no I have to go extra mile and do another masters in nutrition and dietetics and no na odi aduane sayare and I realized that doing that will be fine me now opportunity on radio so TV so that I have to do public health and behavioral change as my third masters and I have come to realize that the more I hear education no a trim nkɔfoɔ adwene gyina wɔn apom ne wɔn dan sɛ yɛbɛyɛ more medication menim so atoma
sɛ Matias nti sɛ yɛtu nkurɔfoɔ yɛkyerɛkyerɛ nkurɔfoɔ kwan bɛfa so a ɔmbɛtumi ahwɛ wɔn apomuden yie no ɛno no ɛnya nsunsuansoɔ ɛsɛ sɛ yɛde nnuro ɛbɛma sɛ gye nanom ne saa nneɛma no
nti ɛno no one of the public health pillars a Oba Balm of Gilead one of the main objectives here into the NSA my kitchen ho o cast one pharmacy my kitchen and your pharmacy ma we duane a wudi no on a kwan a obefa so aye no baby free ba no enkoye se wo ye aduane so anim soche na wadi ne mom no container mpo aduane ni begum no engo container bi mo sa no pe akugina kwan wato koko yɛde go plastic bo mama wato awachi yɛde go plastic ɛyi mo ama na wudi a I mean no enya normal na ya chichiri koko ama no waka awachi amigo polythene mu na wa office na wudi debi enya normal enu ntin yɛ sɛ kitchen ho betima yɛ o pharmacy ejina baby aduane ni free ba how ya store no how ya yɛ no time and wudi storage mediums any other protocols are put in place no and until
baba we dey what can you say 87.9 I musa we say na sa na ma no ba bi e free ba kwa e fa so a ya bɔ ho ban ama so akonya bi atom wo de ba wo fie ba sa na ma no ye kɔne ba die mu ye kɔ a ye ban ye benya bra kɔ hwɛ aduane we e free ntɔbro so na eba ye de chemicals we na ye na edigu kamu ana said your kote ekuani no koye no a ode ba on pese be sei no ebia ode bibi kan ana wan fa bibi anka sa ne ma ne de be de ni ma ne say yakɔ ai market ni akɔtɔ ne de aba fie na ye kom de ye kra na koye be fa so be twitwa de asija so kra ne anwina
de nchini nsuo ne nsuo hye enyi chemicals pathogens mo anketo a yemfie ni hu mo na eto mo population ni bi so. But the fact is that se me nyame hu me mobo na ma survive for cancer for 21 years na upon every check bia no me ni any traces of we bia na it mean say I was say me take good steward of myself no ma spread am amanfo eno ntina about balm of Gilead bishop ɛhɔ ɛnyɛ herbal hospital ɛhɔ yɛ alternative a yɛde nutraceuticals a ɛyɛ supplement ɛyɛ target base ɛnyɛ supplement sɛ ɛgugu hɔ normal supplement no woba yɛ hɔ a yɛ hɔ pɛ mekasa bi a wonim mekasa with boldness and authority because menim nea meka ana obi a wotie mi a wɔyɛ medical person wɔyɛ pharmacist wɔyɛ health person biara nim sɛ akoa no nyɛ ntuo na wɔtwitwa hwɛ yɛhɔ nom pɛ ana yɛde referral basis ɛba from other private and government hospitals tie mi na wɔ peptic ulcer wɔ diabetes ne hypertension ne aka to tiri mu sɛ wobɛnum aduro for life ɛnyɛ nokorɛ meka no with authority sɛ patro tie mi authority sɛ diabetes yɛndɛ do so for life ɛyɛ lifestyle disease ɛmfiti prɛko pɛ ne baayɛ o
sɛdeɛ wosi bɔɔ bra
yes
ɛna ɛde wakɔ bi ɛkɔ
bi bi a ɛyɛ juvenile diabetes type 1 a ebi a ɛyɛ autoimmune attack deɛ a muslim ne ta ka nkora no but type 2 ɛyɛ insulin resistant as a result of accumulated calories are building up glucose insulin no free pancreas and beta cells and intimate ma can say absorption of glucose and take place there oba you bet your content control ne kyerɛ sɛ aduane koraa no before so be one ultimate starch in a so abonten and so no your portion size so body no so with the 4 or your portion size the 2 ma wo kontumre ana onya do ana other sources of vitamins and minerals and break it down as glucose no enkosro no put mechanism insulin na free beta cells from the pancreas no enya duma no obeputu stem cell therapy ama the organ as a pancreas na aye rejuvenate and release on insulin onkofa insulin wo every day e basa there wouldn't be glucose aka blood mu ye ho pe anankofo ba ye ho or fa 1 gram anopa 1 gram enumera 500 BD and I say any of the anti-diabetics of anti-hypertensive are you free so
nti hono mo madru
ya madru ayema a target based supplement a diabetes organic
okay
organic in such way say may no for sugar at the diet account and cover complications and side effects ma nti adru a me no say me tina payment enko na me nwie no na makonya eyem keka anase me Johnson tentem de ene se okumfudumfo de ensesa meko eno so nche se obi ba ya na aka chen se jawu sugar duro nom jawu bi pie duro nom da bi emfiti da ko pene ba you will be on it you be monitor with diet control with your profile de ba eno ntino ade no so tina the volume na wo fa no na ye ti so research actually say odi nipa 10 ejina ho mo hypertension and diabetes ejina ho no ma emo 57 eko enya CK the chronic kidney disease
chronic
yes
nti omo kuno
oh yes
omo kun sanya de wano na omo se ko fa foforo de ba
exactly enu ntina ye say Ghana form mutie wa Akoma FM ba bia wo Ghana bia wo hwe wa abrochiri anaso we no also baba mo bela osa ye ho the 5 days to peptic course for battle for 15 years as
5 days
oh yes be wo ba na ne ye be chiro ni uni so dia mensi ho because enya duru ne tu ya yes
me na na wo say duru de chiri ani say minnom eno pani chiri
so bi ba ye ho na de maka na ye ne de wo na me ko ho na de ye be chiro no undi so a mensi ho because eye discipline kan ho bi ye de discipline tu ya yes ntiam ko ba se ade no ye na no no asesa ho dabi discipline kan ho bi eno ntine utie me na wa battle for typhoid ache bishop obi ho wa battle typhoid uni member uni me recipe am de bae on say we cinnamon but me person taste head that we me nwa elder taste head cinnamon ginger cloves and am the vitamin C atom ana me sand bi oje vinegar aka ho
o se onum se tasty share
e basa boost immune system
wa nom ni nyina
we a home remedy home recipe ni aye
baba me tie for say wɔn efolo paa na ya na terms bi wɔ ha minim ntina bi wɔ ha sɛ me ha na mpɛ sɛ me ba fam kakra be ɛbɛ ɛyɛ ne twi me ba fam mo ya na terms ni bi wɔ ha ɛwɔ sɛ ɔba fam aha but yɛbrɛ ne nti no yɛdi nkɔmmɔ no a mepɛ sɛ manfoɔ Ghanafoɔ mu tie ma no pɛ yi mobɛfrɛ papa na mo ne no adi nkɔmmɔ ayi vinegar ne deɛ sɛ ɛno no sei no nano baako ade ba hɔ yi me nua wɔte m'akyi hɔ yi wagye
wenso megya no wɔ ha
baba se
megya wei wɔ ha
amanfoɔ na ɛpere hu no
in fact bi wo gye ne deɛ ɛnyɛ sɛ metea na meka sɛ wofolo yɛ paa bi wo gye ne testimony a ɛma no yɛnnuane a yɛdi no ɛyɛ chemical base nti bi wo gye ne deɛ ɔsɛ obiaa nya bi wɔ ne fie
nti baba mpakyɛw yɛmfa number no nto dwa
mpakyɛw mate
na yɛnkyerɛ baabi a Balm of Gilead ɛwɔ
mate
na yɛntoa nkɔmmɔ no so na yɛnyɛ ne yɛnrapa mpakyɛw number no yɛ sɛn
mpakyɛw number no yɛ 0240
51
21 71
0240 51 21 71
and I said 0539
86
38
0539 86 38 yes pacho mochiri kwan no hefa
pacho yo the cabin Kumasi Tech kwanso ye ne Eja Hotel annex ene opposite okwa Tech maximum wa ye ne Eja Hotel annex ana takwa den so wa anaji ye ne anaji choice mart ye to mo so na Accra nso baby ba ko pene wo e wa Accra West Legon nti so obi atie e wo any of the media na opeso oba ye ho on the friend number bi o je nso de baby a o Ghana he bia no mo frɛ ya ebema mo nsa aka bi
abasa we bi o jiri yanom
oh yes bi o je no nso bia onum bia na obu 10 mils e de go 500 mils na wonom okoto food vegetables ne nam ne nyama nso a na odi bi egu ho meto watermelon se me di no Saturday no mankwa asori ha na metwemu mienu ana mde bi o je no bi gu nsuo na me soak you for 10 minutes ana half no nso ana metwa bi ma obi se ondi ana de do bi o je no horo metwa bi ma obi se ondi ne yedi bishop I realize that me tasty original watermelon
wow
yes enema yedi kunimo no
yeah
dangerous hey
almost
enema yedi kunimo enkluma yedi ye bone duro cabbage tomatoes enu ntini biogene de o se
kefie bia kebi womo I'm telling you o se fie bia na no me ko ba bi mi to mango na mi bedi mango oh be hwe ho na me mango yi de no kwasem ni biogene me de ma yi asifie na o se oh for the nchene gu ayi mu na o de nchene kakra gu na ntu anopa wo kan nchene asem no fanchero ma nyem suhie kakra ma ne mfa ngu horo e nyina bekọ eze no eye ewo adwuma
ewo adwuma emo na de infection eba no omuna ewo some limitations awo mo so
but say chemicals party
enchini nsu so enye chemicals do o se enye chemicals no me prove nchire me as a scientist
all right
enti betimi enye chemicals bi ase na se charcoal powder
87.9 Kumasi
okay
na se charcoal powder ha eno na ebia wakoto mango wakoto niema na woni biogia obetimi edi bia hohoro ho ha be opese we deal with pathogens dia enye eno so nye bidie
okay
eye ebia salt solution na se won be opede be bwa ha biogen
vinegar no okay papa ye da se na de wo mu ne se mpacho anopa watie ya wo de wo watie anopa ya wo de no wanya ulcer peptic ulcer typhoid papa se fabra o se enye no credit say obi na wo ba mu aduro na o se ebetimi ama nakọ
ebetu ase
enti bra kọ wo de kọ ukọ na amfa bra bia wo de bra wo ba me bie microphone ama ukọ na amfa pe bra papa fa number
0240 51 21 71 and I said 0539 86 38 so ya bema na won pese obenya any prostate issue that if you need tomatoes ana akekedu memfendi agro next week me promise more and there's more to come there's more to come. Yeah, twice
in a week.
Yes.
Can anybody because education is heavy. And that year, Pacho Akohene, when then Chimo be out here. Because now Akohene, dear, I move for your mark. I go say, Unyabi. Fama Akohene. Because last week, Ibrahim etisi neti. And last week na ye buy, last week na etafo. E ho na Evans dey ne dey no. Nti kakra obi aye sorted.
Me ba next time me be ba now unim the man here then say 3rd of next month. Free screening na mo ye no.
Yes.
Ye no confidential for na collaborate.
Wow.
Ye the ENT for tech ba, dentist ba, eye for be kan yo. Nti in fact so nko 40 ya me mom
fa nia gro. Papa ya da se pa nyame nka ho. Abusafo betima frɛ no na ne papa di nkomo yesi ai. De tie ne se Evansin kumje ne de no. Eja ne ka anim. Ontia no tie me ontia no asa ontia no me ha onim me me so ontia no na me nim wa
sajo ni bibi no crossem ne say me dey na me sha say you su you it is say me to mango first me to mango na me dey nsu keke and ye but eni ya me use ne vinegar no me hu difference it me coffee say ya me pese be santem it me sense oni de gu rubber bi a pan mu kese na me de vinegar ni bi agum na me de mango ni nyina agum na matuma adwunim enti bi a be for some time na me nhyɛ dan time me ho wia na makoi ni nyina sana me akɔhye fridge enti mi ya na medi sana me ye no
enti de wo mu ne sɛ papa rin koma ye di no
yeah
omfa seriousness mon ko heba mo get omo from 41
GhanAkoma FM 87.9 Kumasi.
Me dey be gidi ache be 15 years na me first born.
Okay.
No be 5 years. See crime no kase we prempe.
Oh okay.
Baby am here adwuma obi. Na well nim that time we na hit no wom. Ti ba stadium anwumra no mo base bi wo amokom hene nkyɛn ho no. Eja me be pe kakra na me de akodidi. Na me ne me ban ne ban na me yisu moto. Ti me no pese osom bi no ti man panyi bi. No am ya no twan so am twan so ya. Ti me man be 2-3 tot bi na ba kwan no mother opposite.
GhanAkoma FM 87.9
main gate one.
Aye.
I said beje me club de tu papa so free ho. No so beje club. Not knowing so a doctor. Who medical doctor come for noche. To the can of underground. No they
obe flow
club ne be flow so.
Yeah.
It here no ka chem say as a yen na yama local na yinka ubenya. So where akole bia sorry and pass that time no. Where nya a drop of vinegar. And found so the texture so. Ka onya alcohol ne yem mix ya.
Okay.
Ka fa so e kill chemicals.
GhanAkoma FM 87.9.
So, to me, I will say vinegar. Some when bad agi am de kope vinegar.
And yeah, na document man sorti wo.
Yeah.
And then there was some kind of say squad come sorti.
Na so mama me o ma che. Akohin also so the Rasta man vegetarian.
Akohin ti ha. Akohin ti ha boma kan bi kire.
Rasta man vegetarian chemical ni umu. Yeah, we mu no me no ma waje.
Leaves no so
leaves na kele we nyina.
No but who say leaves no be bro ha the chemicals
oh the Rasta friends in do am per natural.
Akohin natural no na hu ba bia ukoto
akohin no mo di natural. It didn't say oh Rasta man the obenya.
When the vinegar na boss. Nti ene opoma say
yeah no ma chemical ba e mu fama Rastafari wasanje srade ewu ni bi bibia ewu ni bi akohene
right
asemi dia o ya mana
opoma akwaba na opoma akwaba enra me no ba be di nkoma enra mukọ inspection wo
na say wa agenda de ma me inspection ni
oh but send there once I wo akọ de ni nyina ka ho bi
da bi na say mo so enra anse na e be ka enra say mo so mo ni zumba ye meeting dey no kan
Dabi, you need to buy a meeting.
So press for binum. Ntimu timi ko kan ye moko ya. So wan ko bi dia.
Ene me man ko bi. Ene man ko bi. because no I'm sense no mo ye program bi wo e wo care
10 rich ono so share ne press for
sa
na se Kumasi ne de obi ana
ene mankobi pu na me ba so na ye di san komo no ne ahwe
mo ba ifu ontimi nya ba yi
eno de emum
ti ye na
wanye ba yi ontimi nya ba yi but
omo mkoye na so abeka
of course
ne ma information no
na krom ha de krom ankasa de
this
obi ka so
ma kwa o ma sa
this obi ka
so ye nipa boni ni o ya asemo
this omo ka so mu fiu so omo ka so mu fiu de fine but o ka so be fiu o be fiu and ebu o ka so Martin so we dem fam ho ma menyimani na mum so o ka so be fiu pa enti e ba be hwe no eno ho nkomo na ya hwe ne edi nkwa no there was an issue mbacho ni nyina
hwe Evans constitution mani mi akire na hwe pa tu hwe se ne asi agoa yi wo ye sure sa na Evans Bible aye
abi na
ba crying say o mi ni Bible constitute every day anadwo anopa hwe ko hu me Bible me re hoyi da no me ye sem pese me di me hu manyame Christian service first year ne de ma me na sem akohwe ba emunu te cha na me kohwe me constitution Act 936 airline me standing orders atitia mama so swa na
say wo da hokra na
ka we me di Bible hwe nyame adwuma mu kra ebi na ato ekwayi Evans
ba ni opoma no kwasem onu se aha so minim nyame asem mu kyan obi o ha bia
eno de so onim no anya na se dia se ne ye ne ope
mi gusu me
ugusu me ka so ye ugusu se John se ni o si kede ezo onim nyame awon asem si wu
why
se no
mama ye ntoa so na
why di ase wa mam ye ma hye
opoma minua we ya meneneti he minua we ya meneneti de di kan
Pentecost ya pam etuna sen ya naba ya etuna sen Pentecost
to me already there
etuna sen
Ruby mechiao na afrefre no o asem kan na opoman o de me dase why na wonim say this thing abaye an issue here Enra Brian Champon Bakruma abaye donation vara donate 300,000 ediama adwadifo na owie ye no ena ode minim we no menka se eye no enya o kan e wo public but o say yewura ba okwa akosere nyone yewura di hu nkomo se yewura be ma ne kwan na opoma ani ni kamifo mo so be ma kwan a obesi dwa no see what we are trying to establish nso wo kan no o dem yentie some de tu dwa na nsa wi ana ahwe de ewum
Messi at the Ama or
and to way Brian a Champon Abazinkum so you crom ni
mabusi apeni no
oh
anya nchen
ayo
babusua panyin
ne babusua panyin ewure mu kroma
babusua panyin
o dire opoma kan wa kire ho no a eno de minim ho asem bi aka wanka microphone nti kra men kan wa na mum abay donation
I know be donation
na o say one yewura ebe kasa na o mama na si adum blue light stores no na nsamum
I think say sanity no ano no say asase no eye kururadia ohene dia enti say opese utu anamu bia dey say ohene ama okwan say bi aban kura ntimi ka say obesi stores no sase nya aban dia ye kururadia in fact ohene dia no dey ma aban some years back say we said we so anwen ne say into ohene na fa na sase so enti ye ne kwan so an no say owo timopo bi say obeye bibia just ohene ma ne kwan ansa enti afen say eno ano but minim say opomati ya say me chia obetimi atene me am say we shops na hye no a after sabon sam mienu ne na kwasi agima abon sam ne dem say ye individual enya aban dia ana shops na hye no menka ayi ho no menka blue light angasa meka abon sam miensa na hye na ebi abonsan ye miensa akwesa agima no ena mienu ana eto aso no
mienu ya
mienu
no emu
18
individuals
there
and aka no came in traders
association because when I can see those buildings na akwesa agima there na akwesa agima na see na there but me come mienu na eto aso no ba bi agya ne sha ase no
minimum me kai
okay
ai income we dey me room but say John be kai ya now kuma se to da me tenase ya na yemi ya say nipa nka no kre income sa this 18 net was no enye nipa edom ya me nko anka za time nipa wo si no obo pa me
ebu man
oh yeah
nipa no wo si sa shops
yeah
ko obo pa me ya
minimum no amu but threat na e ba me so no me go to Otek somewhere 2011 2012 a honam yes our program say Kumase is sitting on a time bomb Otek for makotu omo ko he archives ombe a big problem me kaise that time crime me papa me mentor me bibia gina so exchange almost 30 minutes as to the quotation of planning authority of Kumase Metropolitan Assembly. No, Nana Senior. And Dr. Sapon was the chief executive. Makotu.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So, because now on the access road to the railway no stores I wo nyina. Enti o hwekra ko hesa building no. The structure no na ho den no. Ene K media no enye pe. You go and check it. Cause came in the Arab contractors. Omo beye no. Omo hu se wono se no omo ye storm drain. To omo ye one fra storm drain in man base.
Okay.
Pan e di pejai. But this one entesa. Me nye engineer ba ma adwen. Me lay man view na me kan say. E hona ye close no one day e di asem kese be si Kumase. Enen kese say. Cause mo ye miro. Ba opo manager say John me am ni bi no mama mbu adi. Tu de momi amfa kom ni nkomo za anye de Otek makotu Otek e wo CJ Louis no ne your friend is say producer oh ni ni am so watu kon abru cho ne host ye pressure sapon ne me coin me am papa sapon opo man ha ken na see ya de ma eja ne ye kese ne say ye nya access to the area ko so bi ko to me sa asem wi me chen profit my tongue it has fire me cause na some me we fi onim say brother am akosofo we me na me dey na chitre
okay
yeah one father me papa na evangelist okay me I have that call but me dey police that is why I don't fear anything me can no kran dey okumi am mfa me papa first born brother am akọ papa first born brother am akọ ni din pa de kwa me ko si
se John nim no one for your mental.
So, and I knew dinner, Chimney sister, or Hossia, your man, what your friend say, and Papa me. And I do dinner so and in the shop a fiancé will be any name maba. And Mamma Mooney, the Amina Medina Street. It's in Gwoni Hon and Yamia Juamin and Cosa. So, but with the politics, and Yamania Manias, and your money,
we are quite high radio.
So, it's me cancer semensi. And who your man by giddy. And no one said Janu near Dumiana say, never was a regional minister, Yamishano. Uncle Sre will be moony raw. And Sunday at when you acquire doom light. I can hear a friend Ejano. It think a certain Ejano by not that access no mucha crack wa. Ka fire bank in your baby a day. By a dim attempt much of 4 pemil poma. In a firm. 80 projects near Dahono. O may your modia or hoya day a dos. Sa 18-19 stores, yes, in a upon time.
Okay.
Sa shops na so. Traders Association at the contempt che mama part. Mo amuni mama part mo friend Musano. One estate officer. Is it Madam Julie also? Julie. On only traders know that rapport. And or convince your mama sem ko pie menhia. Nso 2 for authorize them say mon corridor injunction. I hope minim every story. Okay.
And you because I am not call on
yeah.
Na the home come. But Evans now you share Brian you know you on that. Nina beba home send there. Or say Wobema Quine. Dear Nancy say be ho if say someone wants to build. Dear Shana assembly no say officially between Mensia assembly no but is in am come out.
It is a John men can say since some crab fia is kubusa abrewa. Adwa na so na ti he. Enti megidi ese onu bekomu yie. Enti Brian asem ne de sa na wo se ba oso pepa ne se wo beyo. But obekọ ne enko ne kwa. Tumi bi wo ho. Enti nyame adom so ohene beba krom ohema bedru na wo kanse na wotwi ya
na wotwi
ye to ohene bedru a se ne amamre ne amane kwan a wo so no de fa so no na Brian no afa so na se ohene ema ne tumi a ano homa no kwan a na obetimi ayo ohene ama kwan de ase wuntimi nyo
enti make us say omo a no ana bi mo ka say Brian na adwuma no also can be say mo modwi so ntimi nya no Hope City
Rock City
Rock City sorry Rock City adwuma wa ye wo ho no
oh there be say
obetimi de okay how many months that's how mention months no 6 or 12 months or something
but me ni say adwuma kasi shops
obetimi ye ho adwuma very very quick and
adwuma kasi bia
but minua ansa na bekwa mo puma take over na share ene ye ne one lawyer bedin komo ene komo no I say ye kwa na aba na ye di room kakra sa puma wa hedi ye shake me kakra
baby for asa no
ko ni ma
no aba wachi kakra
ko ni ma no aba wachi nti ye ba behwe eno ho asemaka but ese de ne nam ho apa no so no
ne ho nam ho apa no so ye
chief justice
na Sir John ma me time kakra bi
ope be say
na o ma me time kranka eye
Dawson
o de ma me 7 na me mo unse enra de entie ma me kasa na ye akọwa no eye enkomo bi a me te wa akire
okay
se tamwana toko no ewo ho no ze oni ho ya suspend no
ye nyina di o
ya suspend no ka suspension no
pending some year
investigation no mo chese metie lawyer bia na wo ka se omo eni ni di nkomo kra senka ebe ya sa article 144 a okuri article 144 the constitution the chief justice shall be appointed by the president and I say emma omanpani kwan se onu timi appoint chief justice no ka omuntimi amend ho no nanka sa cross no an article no emfiri ho na chese omanpani enya sa tumi ni biu se obetimi appoint a chief justice but Sir John and honey dear well fa baby no ebi a me ne on be ya adwen fa baby so me ne on nya adwen ni nyina nie Sir John wo share separation of powers say aban no ye wo ankra miensa ana se ne nkrabata no ye miensa opani bi e friend John Locke ene de saa de ne eden e baaye ena Baron de Montesquieu eno no ye free bibi modern exposition ono de baaye anka ye de hwe enwom to a unse o hwe ampedumu nwom a ye say high life lumba mo de ne contemporary high life edi John Locke ne Baron de Montesquieu no sana omo de ne yeden ekoye ye na de originator nankasa de ye French ni abrantie bi e friend John Locke. Sir John, having said that, Baron de Montesquieu be she book na say yes e wo say aban nkrabata no ye miensa enti ye wo judiciary e ya judge for a lawyer for omo nkrabata no wo ho ye wo e executive a e yo mampani so ene na pamfo nyesa na ye ka no enso so e wo ho ene o the legislature I no ye emrahye bedwafo omo so e wo ho. Sir John, emrahye bedwafo e hyemra aban a eno so omampani so eda no no hwe se mra na de be ye adwuma na afi eye judiciary eba no mra ne nchechire mu a omo so adwuma no nti okọ judiciary the head of judiciary no eye the chief justice a omampani ene pound no na Baron Montesquieu ehun se da bi se e ka se aban nkrabata miensa no obi anye na adwuma obi anka obi die mu a wan hwe a de basabasa ebetimi aba isan se wodi tumi hye nipa ba ko nsa se John wutuyi minimum minia no clock in clock out se media general yes da bi won ye mfa nhye won sa okrum ha na eye station manager na naso so endo se John fino ko na abehwe so a minimum ko abetimi di mafa so anhwe a be ba se be clock in clock betimi atu machine afiri wo se won me wasem enti Baron Montesquieu hwe mu a no se da bi power corrupt, absolute power corrupt, absolutely. Entienfa bibi mra ye friend no checks and balances. Intu hwemu a eye executive no ono so na ni tete eye judiciary no ne kakra. Legislature so na ni tete executive no kakra. Judiciary no so na ni tete eye sa two arms no kakra. As a training saying. Se ko base omanpanyi eyi na powerful no be ye adwuma ate so mako parliament ama parliament ayeden aveti omo age omo tumansa senka separation of powers de nka omanpanyi yi anka no ano no na so because of checks and balances in intino e wo se omo parliament omanpanyi ne be yi e be nominate am no be appoint obi in consultation with the council of state no be appoint say ono nkoye chief justice and as a judge for nyina panyi checks and balances no anka we nka ye a judge for ne a lawyer for asem omo akohia na nka omo yi nipa baako na so nye sa na tie wokọ the legislature so a wokai say na nsan mu afanyoma akem minim say na ye was it about say speaker timitu abani bi se ba say omo vote o a plenary ho speaker timitu bi aso ntimi to bi and no interpretation no na wo say call Supreme Court it is checks and balances no eno no senka we nka ka say emrahye bedwafo no manyi o masem mo ankasa nyi we ye enti Baron de Montesquieu who said there be power corrupt, absolute power corrupt, absolutely enti enfa checks and balances nya dey eme bata ho me say lawyer penaba enti on the oba ono so bet obechichi mu yie it is John me kwa me die I feel say yema no ngo
de hen ngo ho yi
say ye president appointed chief justice no say na be a checks and balances be di mu yie no nti ngo ho so because Ghana has say na nkasa ni Africa has say no democracy no ye nyanyine mu nwie so they say yes meaning crofobia so ya adwen say ha adwen say sometimes say John say una be madwuma akoye say una me somo ne mu menyo oman no but there are people be also more principle say e wo mu say una ayo mampani no afa madwuma de nanso so me somo oman no enti me decision bia me make bia no e wo say ye ade a be new to the benefit of the ɔman no sɛ kɔba sɛ wobɛtwi ntama kwan mu ɔmma me nyɛ m'adwuma deɛ a ɛne mɛ resign ne saa nkɔfoɔ no nso so tumi yɛ dɛn ɛyɔ suo ho eti ɛhɔ no deɛ no ɛne mmadwe nkyerɛ no Master John coming to the substantive matter sɛ ɔmampanin ayi asuspende aka sɛ aka one wei sɛ mewi because the lawyer pani aba ɔmampanin asuspende ɛyɛ chief justice ne kwan so no anaasɛ nyɛ ne kwan so no afei sɛ ɛwɔ committee nsɛm sɛ ɔmo yɛ mu hwehwɛ mu but ɛno a mete asɛm bi ɛno na ɛma me ho dwiri me kakra sɛ ɛno kora nko adeɛ a sɛ petitions a ɛkɔ ɔmampanin a no nti otimi de establish prima facie no gyina so ma otimi suspend ɛyɛ maame no one of those petitions ne ɛka sɛ maame no etu kwan na nhyehyɛ ɛwɔ hɔ ne sɛ wokɔ private ɛyi biara no a trip biara no a ɛwɔ sɛ wo ne wo bodyguard ɛna ɛkɔ because aban no na ɛfa ho ka but provision ne sɛ wo no bodyguard na ɛbɛkɔ but ɔmo kyerɛ sɛ maame no amfa ne bodyguard ankɔ na emu ɔde ne kunu ɛne ne ba baako na ɛkɔ ɛna aban fa ɔmo ka which is unconstitutional eti saa nneɛma no nyinaa no ɔmo kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo factor no wɔ petition no ɛne aban no ɔmampanin gyina so a ɛno ka ho bi yɛsɛ there are other issues but ɛno nso ka ho bi paa na ɛma ɔmampanin gyina so a ɔno nso so ɛde ɛyi no ɛsuspending no eti sɛ John immediate mɛtwɛn ama committee na yɛ ɔmo adwuma wie so de aseɛ na ɔmo yɛ ɔmo adwuma wie a deɛ ɔhɔ no nso so
yes o die a kan ye nyina no eye de wakenkan ne
ye de makenkan
say ye nim die pa say nim die
anim di for
yes intina
we de akenkan
na wa kire wadwen
and ma kire madwen and kura nkosi ba bia
nti we say udi a wakan
nim di for na ka say wo
odi a wakan say no
eye buku masem
odi a wakan mema lawyer tenasia mema na makina wahwe sɛ wobenya A na benya C minus ana
D be credit
adopɛ lawyer Hans Kudi awa ha yɛne bi di nkɔmmɔ na ya hwɛ oboman nti we no yɛne lawyer wi aso we dey say we dey anti we fa wa yi na tena ho din asɛm ni nyina no na yɛnsua deɛ why na bibia no maba ho poman but omo am Facebook no so no akoma 87.9 FM mo betimi e de mo comment e de aba Evelyn ya so good morning sir John me show free UK o say na akoma ma hwehwɛ mo anansen mo fa he de tie ne say nansen nya problem e wo yen Facebook na team na ye ho adwuma ya fix nti Evelyn you are right why you here che ba ye wo ho ya ba no pay nyina ye Masawudu nso de in fact wo question bi busa lawyer Hans Kodia na onso so de aba ba na no pay de tie ne say sika nso ye kan nyina ni sika nso a asem timi eto nti waso da ya pese o ye adwuma da ya so no betima ba mu yi sika ya bo modern so be ko bills microcredit na wakwa akwaji sika no a wo kwa akwaje no we ehun nsam no ye kakra bi odo Ghana card kwa na mpanimfo ahwehwɛ mu na kama ya ma sika na nso so watimi ahwɛ na wa ye nema yi nti bomoden uhia bank account uhia collateral bia sembia ne ade bia just present your Ghana card na o business ID nyina na ye be ma nyina abam e de ama friend number yi e was 0596 920833 0596 920833 and if 0302 200390 0302200390 na nhyehyɛ nyina no enko but don't forget terms and conditions apply nti bomodin say onso no betimi afrɛ na bia kama 18 after 8 for higher 87.9 FM lawyer Hans Kodia ewa ha no pen ba bidin kon ewu pesa what about petty no start here baby aba bedri whether mampani di was you present e dey sanka da braka gawa otim ka se me amu tumi me yesi ni sei no e honsem etise ba bidi hun komana no pay pacho oye a private legal practitioner or a legal practitioner or a senior lecturer of at the law faculty of KNUST and pay lawyer Hans Kudia ewa ha ene ne ba be di nkomo na lawyer mpacho apombo kodie akwaba na mpacho bibia bokodie ye de Nyankopon ase pa no pe da ase so se ene no ano person dey see ye no wa hwe yi a because oh kire enso so ni nyina mu no lawyer mpacho abo anim kakra ma se de be ya mati forum ebete wonka eyi amomo share o Facebook so no ebete wonka eyi
thank you
mpacho abrante ba ko friend Ruben Ruben I was now in a lecture at K Poly back in 2007.
It's true.
Yes, and he was on a and they were stubborn pa so nyame oyem bi misu fine bi also puma na channel say the city sansem ukru manager nti ono sansem manager do no pa no Obama ne but you know but lawyer my go straight to the point here the chief justice issue the petition process say you establish a prima facie any who nsem nyina no that education but from e dey mra ne ka about chief justice the removal of chief justice any petition process na dia bedru ha no na fe wie na was specific issues bi a ya busa wada say man penny the why na right and I say na nka kwanya bi ho betima bi fufuro bi dia boa and I say there na chief justice so betimi aye issue e court na ese e be determine on the 6th of May na president etu asa na mo we ni nyina ye niema ye be but baby start free any petition no any baby abedru the suspension of the chief justice but what is the process the education abetim dia my on that
if I tell me that say me machine chief na so achi yo so bisa ya inchiremu any education kakra wo ho ne say in the first place no this is not the first time in the history of this country Nipebi a petition the removal of a chief justice. Okay. It's not the first time. We as lawyers we know say during the time of GhanAkoma, he dismissed Sir Ekukosa, who was then the chief justice. Okay. Because the council, the law at that time permitted GhanAkoma to do that. Now, guided by 1469, 79, 99, 90, they were worded in such a way say a bit provided security for justices of the superior court. Court now, the high court be under the constitution there were regional tribunals, but now they are no more. Now guarantees now were there so that a bit more the confidence say even where a man no more need tia by Korana, they will do it without fear because about me knew already. That itself was a bold step. Say you could say and decide whatever case you wanted to decide against the state or against anybody without fear or favor. These constitutional guarantees were put in place. It is a obi the petition ever president in free war. Now in the first place, so be a crown for a petition Maya. The president himself for a bit me. I can say you remove this particular chief justice. The president had power to do that. Yeah, in the constitution or power to do that. Our Becca said he has confidence in the chief justice. The president can do that, but then he submits whatever reasons are or person removal to parliament. Okay. And the parliament also being a bigger body, will also look at it and see say the president's grounds for the removal of the chief justice are sustainable or not. At that level, the power to remove chief justice will rest with parliament. However, we have instances so on where individuals also can petition the removal of the chief justice, and that is an example of what we have now. And that is what we have experienced in our system, as in within from Kwame Nkrumah time and after independence. President or vice president that say I have lost interest or the focus abia chief justice Ideme Okono. But say individual be petition there. We've had it
on several
almost all the president, the chief justices of this country, one way or the other, you will need maybe a petition against their removal.
Okay.
But then, just like this one, most of them, if not all, except this one, never succeeded. Because when the petition comes up, now let's go from the Constitution, Article 146.
146, yeah.
Now, Article 146, petition, obi the petition, baby, the president is under a constitutional obligation to attend or to address it. Previous petitions are meant for the bar tier, other chief justices, the president at that time address them, and president after going through it make us say there is no prima facie case, no I dismiss it. Almost all the petitions against almost all the chief justices that was what we experienced. Now in this particular case the petitioner, as I speak to you now, officially, you're aware of whatever the substance of the petition, I wouldn't want to go there.
Yeah.
Now, so be the petition,
AKOMA FM 87.9.
Some petition, will address the petition directly and confidentially to the president or his office. Now, when you say petition, the president has a constitutional right to look at the petition. Now, on Hesibia, that petition, will bet me a formal prima facie case be said this petition is sustainable. Now, let me explain prima facie case in just a sentence. Yani a prima facie case. So, what the prima facie case is a Latin expression.
87.9.
Fair sight. Or on the face of it. For example, say you find say be me lecturing na say will be a report to vice chancellor say you remove lawyer hands in free faculty say we lecture be mo enye ye adentre a onipa ne say oba lecture room a onsere oba lecture room a onsere obekira de wi anu okọ onsere onye lovely inti remove no. Now with way ba vice chancellor will look at it. Wo hwe dia na sesere ye dia enye offense
87.9.
we dia matogu. It prima facie case on the face of it the question is, has he committed anything worthy of investigation? That's the first question. It is a what do you hear na dia na nipa ni complain enye bibia utimi kase bia wa yese ya ene to be na other president.
So we can say nyina so bia ni we there. Enso bia ni me dem fa to baabi. But say omo share eno ye between president and the council of state. I'm going to establish a prima facie.
Prima facie, that is the point. President, and if council of state, they will look at it.
87.9.
For example, the nipa can be any nina subia. Would when you share just petition any nina subia.
Okay.
Ni abwegu.
Okay.
It previous chief justice in that was how it happened. A council of state president to her, I say where it doesn't have in Jobia ni abwegu. That's the first stage. It is a one then it means on the face of the petition, something has been established which would require say the petition against him say provide defense or justification against his or her remover. It is a president ni council of state no share petition mu a come to make us say no petition we there ya to twene enye yi e wo nyina so. So at that level the president then would have to decide say SSS with the council say SSS ye man nipa no e respond no be defend against this allegation. This is where we are now. The president will then have to appoint like President Mahama has done now to investigate the allegations, giving the Chief Justice the right, the opportunity also to defend herself with her lawyers or herself or through any expert. And that is where we are now. That is where.
Enti, sir, yeah, establish say there's a prima facie no means say yeah ma kwenya na nsemo a nipa no de bae in the petition no ya do musuko. That is it. Sanity.
Prima facie no. You look at it on the face of it. It in the Latin, you know where I would say fair sight.
Okay.
They look at it generally. No matter say we die allegations die ejina na so.
Yenya bre emma na yehwehwem. But I don't know just say ya conclude say we di bone.
No. If the president establishes a prima facie case with the state, a council of state, he say this particular petition die e wo nyina so e kan bibi e demand answers, e demand explanation. E no nkyere say enipa ni difo. E no nkyere say they have found the person guilty or culpable of anything. But at that level, no, they are saying say allegations need they would require your explanation and justification and defense because it will need so. It, for example, in the second, na make say me fan say me a judge. Now what they make say you remove me as a high court judge. Your complaint is say ye free case no kura no a na ye free case na ne mamuna me nsere ne mamuna me nim na mto as a judge nti ye remove me e do hwe dia na bia sa kra na wumu na wan sira e yo 87.9 mo hwe anu mato agu ne mo kaka se mi case no a e wo papa no ho no wakoje bribe so pe so boot case ni ti amedia e no die wonyi so mo nche se odi for eti a whole committee of inquiry no and the inquiry for no and investigate into the allegations, then ask you to defend yourself against all the allegations now. Even to the extent say you can call witnesses.
Into honey about we are surprised getting to this stage. Say suspend the Chief Justice in this process. Lord,
no, is no. In a sense, what President Hama did was a constitutional right he exercised. If you look at the constitution, the president could have said, committee of inquiry, do your work, investigate the petition, call on the Chief Justice to defend yourself, to explain without being suspended. The president could have done that. At the same time, it is a president what committee no president maka say committee munya mu adwuma mu hwehwem na mu hwie a mo report no mo di abreme mu hwehwem ni nyina no maame no enkoso nya na adwuma saa akwanya no ho president so pa obeka say wo mu hwehwem no maame tenanche kakra na omu hwehwem na omu hwehwem hwie a na se ye nya bibia antiawa then under the constitution too the president had the power to call you back obefrɛ say beto awadwuma no so
na mampani wo ho kwan so betima ma na tena ho abra ho ekoso
obetima o ho kwan
me no saa no obi ka say owo office no or interfere in process ana say ye ka say mampani ka so tena ho na ye nya hwehwemu no ye suspend o koso atena ho ye hwehwemu na eno ntimi interfere wo investigation or more, you know.
I don't think so because committee now are because Chief Justice with all respect no only remand with custody. Oh, it now what if you nobody can for example ubinya criminal case next copy bail amana e be a police na attorney general ka bail obey interfere with investigations. So what want na e be half into yen restrain a little bit. By this particular case, you know, say be without speaking the of the president, but be was it nanchaya in my opinion so Chief Justice or Chief Justice it will not interfere with the committee's duties. No. It to not interfere. But we'll be back say, yeah, the allegations way above a Mammy no and stay away from her office. Now unpair herself. Maybe I'll be so be or baby contacts be prepare the defense be here. The suspension will fair the opportunity to address and to prepare herself to defend. If that is the reason, fine. But at the same time, the president could have decided say on suspending while investigations were going on. Could have done that. In the constitution, it is a discretionary power the president has exercised. And when he does that,
okay. Yeah, the Juma, the constitution, now can be about that. Man, exercise say constitution, no so on. If the president, when you by a council of state, and important for say, I did buy on the face of or see shame. Now, Mamzu, and we are Mampany Amrana and Camara Bitimidi.
Mamni at next of state at that level. When we hear no make be anymore on top.
Nasa pettiness no so evidence enough to prove that the Omaka Mampany on say constitution no one respect the 1990s.
No see, no power no. I say the petition neighbor. What the president? No one cancel it. I examine petition the face of it. If they come to a conclusion, no case is established. It ends there. And almost the chief justice, the previous ones, no, they were all in the same situation. Petitions leveled against them.
Yeah.
And so it is the duty of the president. Look at this. Even Chief Justice Tokoni, petitions were filed against her. The president got it and this said, we know the Rama Fashi before Akufo office, no, the two petitions also, and he dismissed them. It is the president, no, so has the right, a constitutional right, to say petition am the buy a nina so abogu. You can't take the president anyway. It is that's all we on one right. We Council of State to say they refer matter to committee and say on the face of it, no, the person has not committed any works.
Okay, so how different is the Chief Justice? How different is it from the other ones? Other judges, no difference.
The difference between the present one and the others, no, is just one thing.
Mm-hmm.
The difference is that in those petitions, the president and the Council of State looked and examined the petitions and concluded there was no prima facie case against those that had petitioned against that the chief justice. In that case, they would not be called upon to appear before any committee. In this present one, President Hammer said, having consulted members of the state, Council of State, in their opinion, prima facie case has been established. So in all these cases, in previous ones, the president and the Council of State came to a conclusion, say no prima facie case has been established against them, and they just say in this particular case, Hammer and the Council of State say prima facie case has been established against you. It doesn't mean that you are guilty.
Okay, I see. Say per se, you be a justice of a Supreme Court or Supreme Court said they will kind of per se. You know, I know you go through process B. Constitution is saying I'm from Chief Justice. Now me per se compare Chief Justice to other judges also a Supreme Court or Appeals Court now. Said in the difference we are there.
Difference yes, say other justices of the Superior Court, in this case, the High Court and the Court of Appeal, say will be petition saying remove judge because of according to the petition, the judge has committed a state offense or misbehavior. Nancy Bia was fit to work, and Nancy Bia has or she had exhibited incompetence in duties. When you file a petition of this kind one, you address the petition to the president, not to Chief Justice. You take it to the president. The president petition the president no minute so the Chief Justice. Say Chief Justice in such a petition we F judge you the superior justice no. Then the Chief Justice this time also had the right also establish prima facie case, just like the president and the Council of State would do when it is with any other justice of the High Court or Court of Appeal. In this case, no Chief Justice then have to establish a prima facie case. It will establish a prima facie case. Now with the council. No, you see here, the allegations are weighty, so they have to be validated. Then that particular case, the Chief Justice would then have to establish a committee. The committee, like so the difference that in the case of the Chief Justice, the President best committee. In the case of other judges, Chief Justice the committee, when the committee also had called upon that judge, no more investigative, questions, no put defense in area, then their recommendations are submitted to the Chief Justice. Say, my Chief Justice, your report. These are recommendations. It also has recommendations. No, so what committee offense to committee offense to, or those who do to say. And so for the recommendations, at the president. Okay. Because president mouse are going to say the petition we are Bremen. But this time, no one else will say Jumawi. We are at the report of the new constitution. The Chief Justice report, comma president. Say what recommendation you here. Chief Justice mean you already. I'm penning a bit to me. You already. You already. Okay. Only bit you already. That's different. 87.9. Committee the Equator or maybe we are or report no president direct you obviously the man hold do tiano it no better apart from the team members nobody in the country nobody in the world and the content of it and some president say based on the recommendations of ABC I don't know the discussion as I'm penny to make say even though more recommend this the way akum yenu and so na no one nti mampani ye say mani fa na djuma to no nko kampani so betima ka okay eni ye mfa nche no ye mfa nche no ni constitution no okay 18 no we constitution na or say the president shall act on the recommendations no it no mandate and passive discretion. It is a recommendation in back. Near Cassia, where the far. I was my or act on it. The penny and your pet. What to the constitution? I know what you continue. But my etiquette the government on. President, but the president is under an obligation to act on the advice and the recommendations of the committee. Lawyer, may see specific issues. A general one. We have specific issues. Man for raising concerns about the committee, and the judge be on also and on issues. You be the come on. And what I say, some no quarter. We are in convenient as for Esquire. As also, I file a application for injunction. Some penny process I go through. I was some penny. Say, unya ade na wo ye no ehun sam ma wie na mampani take this decision ye bebusa no mampani ho ye sa no Supreme Court be president ye careful because ade
aka ho asɛm no nuku akɔ nim kudu baby for just a minute you better us yeah good every legal practitioner extra law court okay you and then e bon come na pay
fu mi dimafo pokwase maira mi dimafo pokwase maira aka mi di heba clinic aba ani o wonti e patin de segumi kani e ho na do ekro ni sa kra ni butabe demo ani ye demo the say there Atlantic International University member abaso honor degree professor in biology in herbal medicine. It is said here I am more oh miss me wife ye kopa wo one year city ni send to me years kan no miss me na enche na esakra ti say wa page mu amade ambam obo ba de kro ha ya ke so kun so de fan small say ani wa wu ani de no area bia eta e wa doctor taso and so diabetes hepatitis B prostate hypertension malaria bia must say ogo open supplement school no nkra hanso obem e wo pokua se akwan no so 0244774282 500722715 Mbafu Herbanic would give on the wa hello Ghana wo bill can be mo bill set 2025 year any that our homo bia what you walk only ejuma enti when still loan now bet ya wa juma we alone do me we you we ane wo Ghana card e wa na won saga na so we wa we ma wo pese we tre ana se we me ya wo ti bus me aketu and your bill set na beji loan na wo fa bibia sia wo wa collateral na se deposit we bia enti afit bill se bia woni adwuma bia ye me loan do me no be so what's na fie na nya sika no bia eh wow enti for bills se 0596920833 and 0302200390 now we get your bills name it say and Sasha Bills my credit is say bill financing your needs hanye ko pani abeka titru ni ema no mema mo so ka ho eye pani kasa tu achia me beda ye hie ye be hie nyan mo nyam ye de ho kwant nyina ahye God's way fra home for nsa God's way fra home nso de ye ye hu so ho and woton oman mu ni ochire efunda efuru sadiofo enim abra na ote ase pepe ambulance ane ka papa wode fefu bearers osuo funu de mache enhwen esdie efuru tade local foreign na picture robots video recovery make jade God's way home was sound system live band for catering services anuane wa yia e wa sofo ya wufusom wa sis for ocean event bia God's way home there she say everything under one abusia penny when to aso biu God's way home no and the right penny no na ye be hu won o masa safo leba ani koko da hwa mutu amumu sakrato anamre 0322 006 ana 0243 7374 57 and 026 96 78
right pato ye ba nim 87.9 FM gusutie na pe ne lawyer Kodia edi komo ewo Chief Justice President Rade Krata ba Chief Justice was suspend no asset up committees somewhere omo manfo bi aba eba nanim no come no na omo hwem and pe lawyer make tia said the opportunity for Chief Justice yema me Gertrude eba is about Konu so oba appear for the committee na also I didn't defense either on the lawyers and say obenya SPB no ama omia ye huma nyina no eye nkoma yi so aye di opoma so gusu a obodin ko sa ni wura no ne de ne ye the local governance act no na ni onya da wo so be fam no bibia no eye fine e ho but okay, lawyer, back to the issue. My wo and was na yen share. Nti komo kakra ye means that it would be wrong for me to say Mampani Chief Justice as you speak.
Chief Justice correct. Because the suspension means until security it is we speak now technically and legally where the chief justice do suspended. But suspended no doesn't mean that you need and now say ultimately chief justice be you. If the committee comes out say in review mono on here.
As we speak, penny age things tie. It's a we know, but I am just trying to bring in idea. But we get there, people begin to raise issues about it. Say, that's what I'm just saying. In the situation where committee now in the recommendation, but say, yeah, and I need okay. Now, Ekobasa, yeah, as Chief Justice, and I see you from the judicial answer.
Yes. Now, all your constitution, this issue is silent. I must be honest. If you look at the constitution critically, this issue, is silent. It's not like like President IGP, President appointed. You as GP automatically which means President.
Yes, I know.
And it hasn't happened before. Acquire political point, but Chief Justice not like that. So constitution, it is a legit question you have. You remember we are. You can't. What committee ABC? You have a right to say a justice of superior court, a Supreme Court, and now you only see a Chief Justice. Now, as a constitution, excellent. But look at it critically. Those allegations made against you as the Supreme Court, and at the same against you, your office as the Basi removal in my own way, in my standing, if you find your way guilty here, whatever you're doing as a justice, it go with whoever you are as the Supreme Court. So you come back to the judge again. That's my that is thinking. The constitution is
a bit controversial.
It's a bit controversial.
I say when we get there to the way for us to see that's the next to do. But what you say do what to even be justice of the Supreme Court.
Yes, because you see, we will find it difficult to separate you from your office.
Okay.
You and your office are one. It's connected. We don't separate you as an individual, from your duties as a support judge, sitting and doing administrative work. Not separated from you being a Supreme Judge, and also a justice. So all these two are put together as one. If there's evidence against you for state misbehavior, it goes against as Chief Justice. It also goes against as a justice of the sport. If the office is stable there, and you way as Chief Justice, man, you way Supreme Court, and in that case, no, let me drawing. You do this as a Chief Justice, and your duties as Justice of the Supreme Court. That one as it is. You have to say committee this particular offense. Offense goes with office. It goes against you as Chief Justice. It's also goes against you as a justice of the Supreme Court. So in that particular case, you come back.
What then? Connect Mami Musa and I related, and it's you near a comment say me issue, but me share committee na me who dom level mu no and me nyanta maybe audit issues near ade among the members no and I may tell you probably be a issue about audit be accounts near ade, but I'm saying this na petition or element of criminality and bisa. Are we done with it? Say committee now recommending you for another step can be taken. Say let's deal with the criminal aspect of it at the court.
Well, for now, no, like we are saying, quite speculation. But I think, say, if the Chief Justice is punished, for example, for a stated committed offense, it should end there. It should end there. You can't be punished twice.
Okay.
It should end. It should end there.
But your sound suspension, call it an assault and Abibisa on the judiciary. Who is I say a state an attack on the judiciary. Say Mampede, I know what to you.
No, I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't say so because, as I said from the beginning, when you first time I'm for a petition president against the removal of a chief justice, not the first time. Also, all the chief justices petitions were loaded against them. And this one, you know, there is a constitutional expectations. Expectation, a better possible that will be a petition at chief justice, and that is what the constitution made provisions, you know, to that effect. So this is not an attack against the judiciary; it is a legal and a legitimate constitutional processor. A war. Okay. It is Okotomua. The president does that. President, it will remove president from office. Vote of non-confidence. It will remove him from office. It will remove you from office. It you know nina ye policies are a war. It will Kotomua. We need to investigate and then come out with a report.
Who said the Ekosui and the politics album minority issue statement? Call it MPP for also a position on Matiki against the president decision say or be suspended. In fact, say that I can say a convincent as a for Esquire, that is a member of parliament, the Uta for constituency, are taking up the matter they call Supreme Court. Any commentary say Eba Huninano. Who say Emma or minor image in a way a tainted ana.
GhanAkoma FM 87.9.
In the first place, no, I wouldn't say tainted because of say president has suspended chief justice, no, because the constitution is superior to all these allegations, all this propaganda. No, the constitution is the highest law of the land. One thing is sometimes no, I wouldn't say globally, no, we have tainted the image of the country. Globally, no, what would rather be said, say, these people are law-abiding people. The rule of law is prevailing in this particular country because the individuals will stand up against you, say, because you are not doing the right thing. So instead of somebody thinking, say, you are suspended chief justice and now you know, denting the image of the country, no, I wouldn't say so. Okay. I would think, say, baby, BBC or Hormono, say the people know their right, and the people are always ready to fight for their right. You know, I wouldn't say denting the image of the country.
Okay, now, as I'm no our quarter, one of the judges. Ana or war panel no so be determine whether say mampeni wo ho kwan na so no kwan injunction application course no and one of the judges na mo share asem no Justice Samuel Kwame Asiedu last time mo kwaa so no ho mfa no enti omo agent ni say nyame aduma 6 May and omo be kwa kwahwe asem na ka ho aka and mampeni aye ni say bajo can we have issue where a situation where Supreme Court bit me abane aba say mampani asem no wa ha yen kan wan asem you be a challenge process now we go through no nti the why no enyu kwasa wo ye can we get that situation and mampani watiatia Supreme Court anim say asem a obi a file application say or injunctive process no na mampani be koso a suspend chief justice na wa set up committee mampani etomre bi wo Supreme Court anim.
As a lawyer, no, I will say no.
Okay.
Because so her constitution from page 1 to page zeta, the president is exercising a constitutional mandate. President no ho kwan se why saade no. Ebia wo ho kwan se the case in the Supreme Court it doesn't change anything. And now the case no court there is no law say would the BBC court na situation of this kind no. President cannot do near why no.
Okay.
It you know, in my opinion, there could be a case in court in this particular contest, no. But president no near all year no a constitutional right, and nobody can take it away from him. I don't think say case na a war that no a bass no almost say process na so much president copy of those things you know. I didn't know I'm a
copy.
It you know all those allegations in any process no court to some extent I be mute.
Okay.
Oh, so our money be any be a try they fair. But now no your money be or be respond to it. Or be appear before committee or the right to go with his lawyers lawyers. It you know some application of the buyer no I be mute now. But despite the fact say application no a was Supreme Court or more Senate or more fixing for hearing. It doesn't take away the rights of the president under the constitution. Say oh yeah. That one I wouldn't say no.
Young share committee no. We are okay with the setup, members of the committee. But when your time we are okay with it.
Yeah, me okay. Yeah, because again no. Constitution no a guide the president in terms of one point to not as CBA point to Kofi and say the discretion is the president. Your money discretion. Appointed 2 justices from the Supreme Court. Appointed neutral persons who are not lawyers, who are not also members of parliament. So these people and the appointment by the president, I think are legit.
Okay. See, but just Samuel Ame Adibu Asidu of the Supreme Court. Now me can say case court is here no or can panel no. And or the last time I saw ya renti a moment me antna case ni so. And they who send it appear say on committee and penny setting up no. Like someone on the matter any time whether the president has the process president go through a year and I say any the same person appearing on a committee I be share chief just Nasimu I heard whether say case I raise against her no ewo so say e betimi na so as a lawyer say na wo hu no enye bibia enye hwe and I say nipa na ni di e kan ho asem ho akwanya say ultimate choose say me pay we person me we so na mu we mintimi ntena between the two
as a lawyer no the president no or money be
okay
president no the right from A to Z to be from the Supreme.
Okay.
Obet choose if for some reasons obet make say mean international committee ways the president can choose.
Okay.
But say only so bet no matter what you qualify. No matter what you qualify. For example, look at one man. He is a man of the committee. The same person committee will be petition. The petition no. Say a petition a CJ. And then go back establish prima facie.
And sounds any day ni pass withdraw.
It is that level no. At that level no petition no. Second about could determine as can be determined. It you know one way or the other no. And it here. Obi na adwuma. It you know ye we say o me adwuma we no a look right or let's see say we nya be by sana we nya be here. Be minded.
So yeah, we in common no. To advise Ghana for about situation I remember me the mama wo busa say who advise Ghana how they handle this politics any a way forward for the country. Advice being Ghana for
Medasi
on this.
My kind of advice is say ikano ye chief said ye nedi eye bi na omo akọ president say chief justice say eniema bi a se wo koso chief justice na chief justice afra kwa so say en sa na tie de ya mra na mam ho kwa city committee eti no na ye senya ye no na senya no kwa ba bo befsa befse udika kokko no pass mo de eti ye na abotre na ye hwehwe asem no mu committee no e o report be ba president ma me no ligate a o di ti ano no e wo nyiso ana eni nyina so we enya politics MP4 and NDC bi na application e individuals teno nche petitions near 100 kwa no ma need for ti obi abotre na due process na ye hwe akama committee no reporter on the beba okay be we are the president will then act on it
Opoman
yeah na
no maswa tama kwan
me lawyer na oka ke okobo intertwine kai case bi them review omuke under coins na all case in here say are na all court no one notify the board of directors because you are working for us near the court. Why do you go to court without our consent? No, this is intertwined. No one came me to on the court. Nambusan say in which laws and mandating it to become a chief executive or say the act. The which also the assembly member take the decision of the act. The honor and say na kwache say no time and never on a kwache to go
fine all right
and lawyer say in case na bo chief justice in free now we say beat me back to the Supreme Court is one of the justices now say on your side imagine say we go back some again petition say because of the behavior and I say in the final canon or some justice or one of the justices now obi be inside no so I petition number 2 we na na constitution na chief executive na friends say any right because of my integrity which I know at the end no enya no me resign na ma defend me na ye de ba say no kwan authority say who defend on the right on resign no could defend no say taxi
we na asade na ba
ona say who resign because of person obetena of no be just say you want to influence the system to be say in law no na kwet me resign could defend one
you see it's like obi ayi bi da no you high court judge I want to mention names in this particular case the allegations quote unquote are quite like crime. It is a decide Sebia and Yamano Bobo from Aswarez as chief FM 87.9 case about the committee, now the committee would have to do the work. They have the work and establish a committee defense and that's one committee. You see, I don't know the day this process says you remove whether you are going to continue to enjoy certain benefits. And also so. And as a while resign so Supreme Court at the age of 60 plus you know to go voluntary retirement. But yeah, one go voluntary retirement as you dismiss so you went to all these benefits because enjoy was sorry until will be free as
FM 87.9
now no the all resign and your possible. There was a popular judge of the High Court. Or no, for petition. No, teaching and turn down the resignation to the president through the chief justice. Oma said, Yanya petty, you have to face it. If you face it, before Utmere, or is now president cry also and son what Kofi. That's resigning.
87.9.
So that is where we are now.
Okay. And I heard a bit French about. Yes, very interesting. Yes, good song for. You need to about law students in so and more lawyers here. Said I work at the secret and this is a BNCBU. And they are a fourth republic. You drew this, a Bema Konya, and Marano, so yes, me expand them. Team Common Economy. Lawyer Hankudia, lawyer, and open. Immature for that was it. I'm going to be a Cassie idea, but don't but I can't fancy the pass. For that is lawyer Hans Kudia and no, but more than insurance. When insurance, it be deep come on. Insurance in 30 years. Na 30 years, you know. I'm telling you, never pure on Modia Bedjasa. A man from Sweden, one dance, yeah, Nina, no, the day come on. Almost to insurance, third fire and theft, any other insurance, and you know, so no travel insurance, goods in transit, penal group accidents, insurance. Oh, the first floor, Trinity House, 03022 028117 and I 0508986735. No, insurance, healthcare, but I'm on the corner show. Na don't pay beer quite better the amount. Bema prostrate for malaria, typhoid, and hepatitis B. Second problems. For Providence Health Mission from Mount. Marcia Swansea, any center is a college nation with sound and so I go station we are Ghana I'm gonna hear you more. Go to Crumble Fitting Shop and 0248 422 and I 0506 830210. Providence Simon Kai first me a free health screening at the amount. But more than so fama pa na any amount to kuyi kama and fama. Oboman, I think bit me akoye nim say when ya we the na we yeah
lawyer school here more
yeah
ni say bi fufuro bia
no we be any attribute but before say you be here we no mama Musa say enei moko
FM 87.9 Kumasi
adum ade na moko hu ye enra moko PZ mano so pon ko bi Jano see na aha ukoye de so moko a situation it say boy nkomo kakra
oh say situation there it was a decision by the General Assembly. It was a decision by the General Assembly. Assembly no share say. Assembly members no chief executive presiding member. Body ni na yanko.
87.9.
Baby a Jan share no. Na yeso yanko ye inspections. And the situation no send city. Na ma yenya well informed. Na ma ye gina so e dey take decision. Eno na ma ye ko ho enra.
Okay, into more decision number taking that way.
He say yet on say yet to abani we no yet to chief executive so aba. Me clarification kakra wa.
Yeah mama.
Yeah na issue basi I me dey say lawyer buy no chire no man bisi. Say ne lawyer chire assembly ni sa na ye na emra. A issue beto say ni na ye gina assembly no mra so abubu na ma personalize no. And I mean, now for any people, man, Zuba buy one chair now. Zuba, my anything. Zuba, I'm my best friend, or I'm namesake.
At the South, I know some BBNC view.
BBNC.
Now, I say, Miss, we see actually BB Aboko.
BB Crancy, now. but they say a lawyer or counsel. And then they do assembly members and Kwan, because Obi a wadamfo, because Obi a wunia. So near Michi, and Obi Fro, Bowman, Tobo, Bowman, 87.9. Sir John, last Thursday, the chief executive did report by,
okay,
according to the laws of the assembly. Say a Janeshi, why a comprehensive reporter, or they beji approval, ewa assembly no. Now we implement emra yeden egum. Emra. Chief executive a full umrane diapa. Any yesu ye che ne mrem say. Report no de ban ye mrem no say ni say na wose ye no. Enti ye gina so mane ye adwuma na enye yi. Ebi ni de. Number 1. 87.9. We look at decision like this. Ye be taking decision am ye bu nipa more than 4 store a day egu. Yen am the report man yenim say ne sitie. And one so poma me throw me din attendance book. Honorable Abraham Boedi. Na me sign ye na ye document o table no so ama me. Me pa cho mo amoti abonti amutie bi no muntie ne ye. Na mo ma reasonable decisions. Nyese wunia o party member obi nti no. I am the type the me e no bi sa na me ka no. Utu tia me fair enough. Utu na weni asanity. Any e buy say on my kwan me enkowe document no. Kakra ansana ya atiki this. Because you were technical terms be bre wow de be mamia. Me I mean ye civil engineer and me civil engineer na me civil engineer me hu. But my juma say as a good politician and a good communicator, no, I will do a research, call experts for them to, omobe mame in Chiremu or Sanu when I'm the me debate. It's on my account. Number 2, Sir John. Baby, a generation cry. Assembly members now see a member endorsement. No, Sir John young call. Sir John me pass show. A hoshi ye say, oh, Coco, you know now he be. Sir John ne call and I say, Akoma for ne call. It is often is open my call. Presiding my call. And your assembly na call. And that time, no mean to be for me individual, a year call me take a decision. So you should also allow the assembly to go to the scene. Near the situation over there, near take a decision. And the mamma call. Ain't you ever call no one or can we no? And ye who's idea no crown. Report on there are a lot. I was here. Report num what's that show me say? Yeah, man, a choir will demolish about 3 buildings. Sir John, 3 buildings now could demolish. What's that? The ashes store me say, yeah, ma choir ne stakeholders engagement. Sir John, just imagine. Yeah, we stakeholders engagement. No akofa ba nyi be na be bisa assistant watch. Hwe me netie me ne answer me. Me ne wa me pese me no obeko a.
Na ma me hwe onim. Opo me hwe onim.
Na onu ane dan ahye. Onu ane store ahye, onu ane nyoma ahye no. O se wunani ni nhia. Na me ma okwan ni kobu dan na. Uwie a wo be hia na ansa. Ese no so ye ya enyeyi. It is sad ya. Report now the be nyina de agituma enyeyi. Name stakeholders engagement ne de ye year free. That is petition amende a table for approval. Enti yamma wo kwan ene wo engineers kwan na mo ko ye engagement. Mo stress na report report. All reporting to me. Yeah, action of report. Only now, yes, yeah. say next yes, because they are not taking it. That's the law says. Emrani Emrani Fanaka constitution say assembly member okwa ni lay bill an area. So you expect a answer.
That's what I'm saying. Say, you refer to the respective committees. No makoshim. Now almost doing put
and
the legal teaching affairs committee. Now
answer now be refer no. You still know to do deliberation.
Okay.
We have 3 functions, powers. We have to deliberate. I mean, Mami can one technical issue dangerous. Asante, yes, I was or say a home be painting. No JJ bar, no yin and yiding at in the year 2014, 13-14, man be the Emiko court. Issue in a Kemi engineers. Acquire structural integrity test. I want it down. Inti report in chese down ye mungu. Me na me timbi, me nim. Or the bar assembly, we give an endorsement, say down and yet yenko bungu. Papa ne kan want yes so or the court. After hearing no, court busa KM engineers say. How many parties na involved case no? As 2 parties. The owner of the story building and then the KM as authority. KM is structural integrity testing. You involve the engineer of the owner no. You see there be no. Na judge natural. Owie obusa say ya involve no. Ye man kwan so no so man engineer nkohwe. Now no so fan report we say no. Not true. So at the end of the day, first case the court no buto say your report na the buy no nye legitimate because a one-sided story. So yeah allow the owner no ma no so nkoye the report nye den embra. Ye bu cost my. Sir John, ye did 2 reports in the buy no. Court Saje came iska NOJ your friend is saying owner no suska. Utie me. And Osama independent body. Esa acquire structural engineering test, integrity test. Say on famra. At the end of the case, testing in about came you do for a boy a car. Say ye nyanyina so bi ankoye test.
They say am reject.
Na report in the buy no. Ye nyina ya tena stem obi anya akola wa assembly no. I can individually make me say report no. To me mind that any legitimate. It is somebody's idea. Why a report of integrity test? And why are not so margin? Sorry, assembly. There be some that need to be on the report. Those apps, if they didn't, me dagam. Report na you need to put out na so. And the report so who caused that meeting? 87.9. John, who take point? It when a free meeting no. Because we can confirm. That report works committee sub-convener. A member of the committee. Now you need. They say Isham na be works committee convener. Development subcommittee convener. A Moses. But as at that time, now assembly ni complete. It will be a convener no authority. It was Ankobi. Number 2, assembly ni appointed 2 members. Our money chairman of any committee board. Nebi suni ho. It why no ne constitute that committee on ESR report. Number 1 question.
Okay, is it for my rejected report?
Yeah.
The omon ko sa ne man nyina mu meet sa conditions.
It's happen here ko tenase. and say yeah the to us sad no you confirm report nenye but we gave them the opportunity say omunko stakeholders meeting but eno na me suggest say your next meeting aye ko as to say you confirm you endorse e man ye be no and ye ko kan ho asem but me believe say we have to give the stakers traders no fair hearing etuama bu a lawyer ba me share lawyers no mo kamra se ya na me happy uni asenye nkola numi pa na asem anka lord ye me bi na time no wa 7 years near idea go yeah manage law me are very worried lawyer Masha under NDC Sapon he told me so be sponsor me law or catch him say you can say law the qualities that you need from lawyer how you present your case how you end it how you prep your thing how you all the quality you can yeah corner of my yeah you too for lawyer you also this you know why because this this lawyers you was a brand on babu we see hey last time you can see it lawyers by no more come to me hear me body because my son be ya puma ma moment police I mean downs to confirmation document akwan bo masumbe ba ba na woman eni your mom eni okume the opani and will stop to integrity enti ona check papa budui ni ana kwa pay out say yenye we yenye do any of so yes to be ready and if it's been so buy to buy how much 330 me wa about 40 years almost make you as a minute record fish boy the corner didn't want about easy so to do me as say the way I'm so handle like the state bad way come after program 10 11 hey we need to on the more prayer mo dey go ya na mo dey baba
say John
bibi abok dey menua
say Adam you won any one
me no wan tell you so me frɛ na nya ebe yi me frɛ onua me no na tell science state because you have
chairman for Reform constituency and all the 47 constituencies in Ashanti region. Say John Hey, Asante man baby Adrian. Dibia Diana Mekase me borigin is an abaso our how or chassis maybe. Especially with the first major jet or the buy the Ashanti Fest no. Sir John, he sought to bring everybody on board, devoid of political colors. Send opoma tia can puntu juma sem. Ni some kind no sebi. Uti some kind sembia. If all what is saying, I've not had the privilege to see the report of Rambuzu by presenting more no some are rejecting no. But on one say can say a section of the reports no mama na kwenya say onko shia eye Omama affected and antisa exactly. And let us wait. Yema the honorable mayor Uncle share the affected victims. Which I remember because me I know the regional minister met a lot of them.
Me kaisa assembly sifu.
What the sad time na Zuba Nyamba.
Assembly sifu front.
Yes.
There was a court case that was made against KMA. I almost survey coordinating director Bugaretana and Mayor New York.
Yes, exactly.
I remember issues of about the
me join and say at the end of the day on your motina sina almost share report news said there be reports no way and also shall say they do hujuma into almost on some share affected victims you know. I think so we can start all the way from there. Because ye be nothing the pakrona I was say ye adeno emano no one in internasia which I believe said the Ashanti regional minister did that meaning say in conjunction menshia there was some level of negotiations be a course so na ye numbi yet to say the affected victims you say ye just as night if you're munsem which some of us we thought say it was too early for them to making these allegations no but said you need na nkosi say ye pe asanteman impuntu amana akosoro said you so hwe efia adokro asanteman ohwe senior even the central business district your traffics senior cars and vehicles move here said John in brand do was here no we put aside our political colors Niema asanteman san fan into my panie den efra sebi sa asanteman hote se efini ha enne yesi cholera bae no unim se cholera ebi ba asanteman mu ase what you say and now no say young man be ekoye video na wo eye Kumasi Central Business District ahomachi efia nipa jagu ho na wo kofie ade chia na wasaba betena ho se wo se ye adwuma when him sensim na was in the etnase near Timmy say, and Yama na a bed boy and Casanca say personal hygiene and I say MY. And to me, dear, I'm for boss. I hear the new mayor, Senior Wabano. Won't share affected victims, you know, as a new mayor, because we'll be quite a report or so on one Casanca say a preview. No one can get in touch with the people. So I agree with the plan. Say san or can say san tedia or munko shia san go win na no mo so munjo imagine say a integrity test of this building na structural integrity test and obi timi sidan otima na da na buogu no so and we hwe eja enti say na say John say dey na eja na share na wo a wo hwe cylinders na air fire na wo hwe etu na me ka se etu a anya etu pepepe o wo hwe cylinders etu eya na etutu a it is possible say bet me affect the structural integrity test you know. And we have people that are competent in these areas say independently no say court quite me for be say kohwe say sa dan we say ye toa so a eye anase ye toa so enyentie mungu ni esi wofura. I think it is something that we must all welcome because enye easy so be better na ebia for so many years now onye adwuma nye no because say obi adwuma na oyo obi adwuma oyo odi hwe na yede ne ene ma and a part in the government we form government because of the people ni painting a forming government no and this all ya na say be kweti ni pe bi mu a Chris John me kai pa yesi KJT Dubai market e den na santimanfo e bi anye e bi kura say Ibrahim Mahama e ba be two gold wo ho e bro his SS John Dramani Mahama edua enne ye ne uka say this is one of the biggest market we have in Africa and that Santi ye TSC ye di two yonfo what you say eti
marketing dey egu na mas
ye egu marketing na mas but the point is that the person who initiated the project no not a good cause what did they make can say but Sir John when na kwankwasi no me dey say Brian champion person oba be si
keje osise ohene man kwan
yeah
na KM man kwan a nka obesi
okay
request also ohene ba ono ohene ba be di ho nkon say ohene be man kwan na KM fo nso ama kwan a obetimi asi e de amom.
It's a fantastic proposition but the point is that KJT second phase has told almost 8 years. Intina Brand champion war abaimun. Sa time who security second phase wana.
Obasan de any
government empokra no. What they apart from that no. A section of the first phase na was shared. Okay. Our vice president a year echo. Okay. Question mo boss on ma be Say John, from the time our vice president year echo until say a 2 babesi ne. Brand champion akwana. You see, they should stop this political gerrymandering.
How do you describe?
You see, as because Obia Ashanti region alcohol. Now, what other presidents were called for the first time? See, Ashanti we have a city president. Echo. A Gabian Ashanti region now on Penny that in Ashanti region here. Opomati I say.
So at that time yenya eja na ehun said ye ehun ni. Eja tell me eja na anu odin said the way say see e was.
So catch them say baby vice president ye na we na. You see you gave that to people's companies. Honestly.
Vice president
Congress. We are open to IS people who want support. That a pound as the best. You know, this just do because say if I go to but a champ was yes not no, he should I don't pay come or the bus to the Vanna case today. Now, and be a area of confidence. That will be that we should be of economics finance and maybe better as a bit done to the woman and celebrate street but the something more. It is just the there have been consistency in the petition. Sergio Bisa wants to say we are talking about a former president who have been paying. Who was the chief justice there?
20.
George Wood.
Yeah.
George my president. It's like on drama. I'm not yet make me. What the say and I'm pushing.
It doesn't mean you're taking the process.
No, I'm suspended. No, I'm not suspended. Wait. In fact, the passing of the process me. Or passing because it's in my response is they are no. I go in full response.
Respond.
Yes, she not come up I mean this say now many response to what is it? It make us say what was it? Let us talk the present here. The former president. I was only a chief justice appointed by for a I'm penny that go for a chief when I'm a president, he worked so peacefully, perfectly. Now, mammy, wait, your mama said, patience now, now, many response number now. I don't quite be. You say, some now walk on any response now, the abano. You shouldn't to be any man. Asa Asafro because Selo and Betnas no or say suspend no don't just only chief justice be my 90s aha you say kope be bitina but Puma can say me say ma me no conduct mpokura no anko you obi a anko betima ka say wo de me kwa kwotena baby na mo hwehwe ansem na 90s mo hwem ye na say mu ehwem a mo san frɛ me but the woman's conduct, the woman's arrogance will not allow her. Nancy or granted some interview with the same nabi. And on and say the law is the law. The law is the law. No, Article 146 clause 6. No, HM say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama emum rebiaso. And let no people. Matisse MPP phone be number be say na enigwazi each ebi ma akoko Supreme Court near the it is early days yes they should stop putting the cart before the horse. Ne na yenhwe hawa you bet me a running system. Look, at the end of the day, no share global info analytics. So far, the whole Ghana, you could be in the pools, a global info analytics. And now we are survey needs, let's say, almost about 70% of Ghanaians say under the leadership of Mrs. Tokonono. Na Ghana a legal judicial system no. Enya papa. Enunti Omampeni is essentially John Dramani Mama empamono. This is research based. Amoyo mo pese say is essentially John Dramani Mama pese okutia ketasise julim die kronoa kese course under the former government. And another Bamia government 8 years through. Look, say many man who see no. Almost about 7 million Ghanaians voted for His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Now, we share corrupt activities a course who Omemu say. It will only take a Chief Justice that understand the call for the entire His Excellency John Dramani Mahama was voted to office so that he can complete Kronoa akesia. I course was our memo say. Enunti obia wudi this a Kronoa akesia course no. This is the time for His Excellency John Dramani Mahama to push people into the court system. And at the end of the day, no, so obey me as succeed as a president, he needs to get a chief justice. The integrity there.
Thank you very much. Obama, me baho.
Me be na me nkona we frefrem. Say na we are finalize.
Until me ma be 3 minutes. Okay, for 3 minutes.
Yeah, na me problem here. Until say John, it's that me trasia. I just want to stop doing partisan politics and be a social politician. Because what I hate is issue bar near the party semabam. Yes, I Ghana, ye nya sem enya no kwen. 87.9. As I'm moody here now working. We count. On the way by I take MPP and DC trend. But the good laws, any the interpretations of the laws now, kay nyina ye be nya ne de asua de na ye dey eko. On the lawyer better will say, I'm very happy the way we see chim on the Drew baby or bomb and a can buy no. Drew baby or chims are binding the for we also according to the law, according to the constitution of the land. Am I here clear? On this year over minia fuga or starting to come on board and the na bino na as I was there, MPP near Tinchen also they are bino, which I don't like it. Me and that is why I have problem with my party. Because nya me nya no party sem. So me nya Zuba dia na me can be no. Zuba is my friend. But that doesn't mean say I'm going to allow or we are going to allow Zuba say or ya damn fonti came and or two baby and all the any open. We won't do that. Yeah. And we are doing that to strengthen the political career. Because ene omo mu peja me di kwayo bonsu ye example. Kwayo bonsu ko be kuma NDC nyina ko an one year ko nyina is about the party. But our president, because of now to do on what your mama, we used to the same case the board. Meboa, ubi kura committee video, who kumasi for crap now we pepper on your mission. But the be a certain year can what say a saying 1 year and ye and correct and kayama. Mini and ye pesi a kakusini say. So ubi kas obeha zuba. Nyamina meha zuba. Majority me. NDC for na be me zuba. I'm telling you the fact. Who's any chief executive when ya banter? It be an only problem ketu bi. There can information in a party in division room. There can the other side of the party in my information.
Say mo fa nwe
so apo am akon it will never happen. Obi an kwayo bonsu ya ne na kunyina na was some party fashionary no support them. It whatever you will do, we will get it.
You had that support
and from Obi to me frame at that time. On person obe ne bikura asem ba wa bom ba me modi na me a lot of document opoman o ko aduma wa chere abi na
me di no ho
me yi bi agya ya age ne kohwem na kuma se asem e kana najo e yo party for na do beba
opoma be kume.
Nobody is ready to struggle with your friends Zuba in a bad fit e wa Ashanti region, but or young Some year young. We are also trying to say, "Better near them run ahead." Aye, Obiane, me say Zuba Obi ni nebekwa. Zuba ani o ya on hihye ni any party for na be me na ko. Zuba na ya aware this particular confirmation, and yes, some of us experience once a home like the presiding member Opoma. You drink your con. You drink talk. O cry wadam for ni Zuba no. So wadam for pa ni Zuba minimum. O cry say the dodge o. Only confirmation cry say the dodge because ni enyu ni. You who is our down for pan no. But we catch us ye change every Friday. Ako Thursday. Who the aniji be kasa mo bi aye den. So we do ya dodge. Na ni empena sem no na. Ye be da so but enu nkyere se. Enu nto otam bibi e be mana ye no de be. For that one day I can assure him. But so our problem yeah, that is how OSSB did to survive. Yeah. Your onyoma bi wa nipa went bi anya kese pa OSSB. But no survival any problem with assembly member. Yeah. Senyon, wa ko kan se ma kire OSSB pa hu wa. Ontimi nyo. Senyon ti ordinary start to come. Yeah, where you know. Yeah, my friend engineer. Yeah, nkosia. The guest channel. Yes, so our problem and I believe this issue. Because I'm giving him an experience this thing. You should have called the strong men, the old men, the leadership. Meet them. This is my problem. This is what I want to do. Although it's like this. How can you help me? Reason with them. Okay. But you are playing with my integrity. Meka, also the confirm. Yes, minority, we have our say. Mr. Meka, right.
Opoma, thank you very much. And for just my voice to Kakraba.
Good morning, Saitoni. No, say it's your friend association with the Saitoni when I want to car and PCR. So, which are incoming MC Ben Abdallah. So, which are one of Montaka, Interior Minister, Michelle Senator Mahama. MPP for Yesremo. Mudi 8 years I say or minor. Mudi 8 years I say or minor. NGC inshallah or more bear or my me.
Good morning, Sir John Julius Agaho and Ekasima Mindi Kancha Honorable Frank Amakohene, Regional Minister Mo Cristiano Ronaldo Ene Kinzuba. Na yes, Vincent Osedien. Say no yan so biumu yan so bium tokono suspension no grass na wo de o man e japade e de sponsor wa ukunu ene oba na ese yenya MPP for na Vincent no wo hin Charlotte say case no wo hin sa mo nya atwum no hwe yan so sa de no so
they only say on radio akwese wa taxi driver ni Maminchia Usbempa incoming chairman share so any MPP media patron. Now say President Mahama any NDC Chief Justice on Beso Muyini Freeway targets by electoral commission, you know. When he says Chief Justice we over and the obit electoral commission no every ho. Now my Ghana my team President be a banner the Chief Justice in the bottom no the bar. Ghana yen shannon so say Ghana yen save cry.
Abrantian Munyan for Sir John Katachi Memo Chima Momoni Juma, Yaframe Yao, Amponsame Casafri, Asantia Chim Crew for him feel a meaty Akoma, 87.9. Moya dear pa, accident ya Asma Mo Candy, Ayasamo. A draw for the dono and pa netoda, who are what you can maybe a kitty na order. Oh, what bra you are homica cry? Said the minion of mocking. Ubu wa catch them say driver na ni committee bia ye man na kakra passenger ni bi be ye chiwo sa wono pentem wono nwene ne nkwa ho eh driver fo ne na obra no ajiwa ho me kakra o san se nkwa ho hia
Mira me mo achi eburu oyibo bo atini me drodu na ebehi na me nche MPP media patrons na me nche Yero Usubempa MPP chairman de ne ba won share so the decision to remove the chief justice a very dangerous decision, a very suicidal. Ghana is heading towards a wrong direction. Hey Ghana, the worst decision, man who was Sabi Ghana, Yamano Shemunu, and the history of Ghana. So Samuel and Penny Fon sorry, Ghana is heading towards a wrong direction. Oyibo Boatinebi.
Yes, Sir John, Moachona Bejafuna, why did you bear if you know that what to Bantana was so much in Pessia? Whereas Sir John and the Mirror Hope. for just a day or in a split seconds, then the 11 out of car accidents, or my lose my life. Na yeah, the road safety some ago way by me. Na all car no I can say. Nyamena I born empire say penny for more money akɔ. Na yɛwura this is John Dawid Mahama. And no ma Ghana nyina nsɛsi form. And no wayɛ judicial coup d'etat. And no ma sebi judiciary no neutrality at form. Na sebi your car so be balance courts no. Tell on him the oka. And then found the school our court. And in your man in the award judiciary. Abami Bobby to me you. A bad precedent. Let us say.
Right. Meda Siminia. Mamin come messages about Facebook. By emphasis dama bidima for herbal clinic. Dr. Time with so Dr. Region Fee. Stroke diabetes, hypertension, poor erection. Wow, I am a pembe Connie and Shell Wati na Usunya Hodesrum Kuba Juma. A boa kwagogo, any about screen the share with Samson and Crans who Pukwasa my Raquanos will be winning. For 0244774282. Patoma Renfi. Yamia Domoa on the 3rd May. 3rd May. Akoma Fe any Confanoche Teaching Hospital at Kambum. Achimoja. Meme Chibi. A Saturday in Tosubra Chibi. Yebesi Akoma Fe Yanimu Heya. Yani City Mono na. A share animu Kumasi City Mo Asqua. Main entrance no. And a heard him. Pacho bra. Near na yen Chimuja. Oba Unya Quenya. And so Ababa ye screening. Umuja no krabia ukra ukọ say en hwe umuja ma ukra che oba e be hwa ma kama ya de bi o ma ya kan was ma kyerɛ wo medima for herbal clinic Dr. Time da so ebu akwa agogo ye ne aban school na hwe animu eso ya sene 0244774282 Balm of Gilead Alternative Clinic and open ne papa di nkomo wa ha hwe ne frɛ no 0592968984 and a Grow Fine Herbal Tonic bemo Grow Fine nyame adomo a Memen that 3rd May oba on sabe kabi unse ni nyina na ye hwe kama udidi kama no maduro kama Grow Fine no so ebeboa papa but more so be 0244596532 na pacho Mother's Day so eba na Mother's Day no enema pine wom Mother's Day ye ye cervical cancer screening e de amaya maame nom ye wi part 2 no ye ye cooking competition. You know, your Christian Mothers Association of Ghana, Church Women Fellowship, Muslim Women Association of Ghana, KJT Dubai, Omo ya hwene no so yenyina so share food and our cooking competition. Ye be wa come for yenimu hey. And no say 11th May. And no say no Fatala, mosquito coil and Fatala insecticide spray. Would be a coffee ama insect how adwene mosquito how adwene wono mo di akwadi nkunim 0599315600 Balm of Gilead Alternative Clinic pacho ena beboa ma so apomodin agya na so pa 0592968984 Adum Ventures pacho ope curtains quality blanket quality for ni chiremo Adum Ventures ye ben agaba jiweri no which my friend Papa and Ebusiafo no 0243333359 and after midima for your clinic Dr. Time da so grow fine so cry mu ya me adoma the month of May the mu the palm can tell you oba kuma na oba kwa na wo se ba sa na tie pa mo messages aba e wo Facebook page no making kind kakra dem na after the birthdays no so atwa so na ya sorry yes enti flex wo de wa hanana Ajima Murphy. Na Ajima in fact traffic light now kan wasem no. Yeni mu ha de no ba ko na wo court ho no. Mahu our attend to it. Nyame aro chine be ho adwuma bu sampani for. Hilda Hianyo also message about Sikapa AJ Sikapa menua very tall but it's good. Golden Boy announce and after teacher Kujo Tepanyina so messages nyina no but Baluchi anya birthdays na. Yeah sorry. Birthdays na chi memo akasa menua. Memoir Kasa. Friend by NSS. Oh, okay, and then birthday. All right, okay. Mamenye way free hona yenko yenim. Okay, so happy birthday to Obapa Rookie of Nkawie and your birthday. Happy birthday to you. You're a student. Our Watiko, Legon of the West, level 400. Way free. 87.9. As Winnie Emmanuel. Or Emmanuel Farms. Mpacho Watiko, Legon of the West. And Hono Munchimu Yemami. Afi. We say so free. Chatty Elizabeth Ketri. Uko School or Tamale School of Hygiene. We free Kwajopoku. Kwajopoku ASC with the Macris Fashion. I wish you happy birthday. And I will say happy birthday to Mame Penny Amasewa Brakatu or say AKA MP. Uwe School, Uko School, D&D Academy. From Daddy and Mommy. And I wish you happy birthday. Special one to you. Mini Royal Kid, Boss FM. And any birthday. Happy birthday to your Royal Kid. Happy birthday to your producer, Boss FM. Happy birthday to Nana Joa. May God bless you. We free or boy Rachel, or wish you happy birthday. And I wish to say happy birthday to Adabaka Dina. Yes, Yomofreo Mena Babe. We free Apoho. Or wish you happy birthday. We to say happy birthday to Letitia Edu Adepa. Oye Jumo Kropo Charity Hospital. We free sweetheart pa Emmanuel Usu. I wish you happy birthday. Letitia, happy birthday to you. And then I'll say wish my lovely mom, Madame Augustina Bio, formerly of Asamasi MA School, a glorious birthday for us. We say a free Nema Raf or say Usu or yeah MPP communicator. And I feel Eugene or say Matthew also so more wish my special birthday. So for that is that we are done. 20 best and eba beto aso dia maye.
Sir John, mame wish younger say in Comrade Finn.
Oh, okay.
Or the National Service Regional Director.
Okay.
Me wishing a happy birthday.
May that say.
One of my brothers.
Oh, heavy younger.
Even though your opposition to me penance him.
On your position. May that say for 20 best trust.